Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air with Minnesota Vikings Game Day live here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Today, your Minnesota Vikings are taking on the Houston Texans from NRG Stadium in Texas. Looks like we already got some folks up in the chat today. Looks good, looks good. Good morning to everybody. Real quick check at today's game, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Minnesota Vikings versus Houston Texans. Both teams are 0-3 on the season. Both looking for that first win. Game time is at 10 o'clock my time. It's currently 9:51, so we're 9 minutes away. Let's take a look at these two teams. On offense, the Vikings are ranked 24th. The Texans are ranked 30th. On defense, the Vikings ranked 28th. Texans ranked 21st. Passing, 29th for the Vikings, 20th for the Texans, and rushing, the Vikings are 8th in the NFL, while the Texans are dead last at 31st. Let's check in with the chat and get those shout-outs out of the way. The fun stuff checked in first. Julian Cruz in the house. Sago's in, says hello. What's up, Sago? Kate Berry, Texan fan, says hello. Good morning, Kate. Luis Campos posted a number of times about Go Texans and Boo Vikings, so we'll see if he makes it through today's stream. Vegas all-around sports fanatic says Texans are going to win this thing. Julian Cruz, a little bit more discussion. And Karen the Don says, what's up, my man? He's got a Vikings player on fantasy. Good luck to you on that. And then Karen says he has my wide receiver on his team. Which one? Which one do you got? So let's go ahead. I've seen some of the predictions already. Let's hit us up in the chat with your predictions on the results of today's game. Who do you think is going to be the winner? I am picking the Vikings to win by 10. 30-20 will be your score, ladies and gentlemen. 30-20. Vikings win. Get that first win on the season. That's the prediction from the Mad Viking. Anonymous checks in this morning. Good morning, Anonymous. Good morning, my man. How you doing? And Sago says hi for the 5th time in a row. We're going to get this thing started right. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Currently, real close. We're about 7 minutes from game time. There's Gary Hale checking in. Says, morning, Cranhalla. Always great to see you doing what you love. Go Vikes. Go Vikes. I think we get that first dub today, Gary. I have a feeling this is it. I have a feeling. Cameron reports that he has the rookie for the Vikings, Jefferson, on his fantasy team. And Ash says she needs Thielen to do something. Yeah, I woke up kind of late too, and honestly, I was up late last night for some reason. Managed to get it going though. I think we're live. How does everything sound? How's the volume? Went back to the headset microphone. Tyler Swaggerty checks in. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, man? How's Call of Duty? So again, a matchup of losers today. 0-3 for both these teams. But we're trying to get the Vikings off the schneid to get that first win of 2020. Gary predicting that his Cardinals are going to have a tough day today. Who do the Cardinals play today? Who do they play? They play Carolina at the morning's game too, huh? And Karen checks in again. Managed to get back in the channel again. Right on. Will you enjoy that game? Tyler just got him a PC setup. 1,400 bones. So he's about to go end some people's days on Call of Duty if he's still playing that. Season 6 came out in Call of Duty. It's been kind of fun. I haven't spent much time on it, but it's been fun. So let's do this. We forgot to play our little intro video. So Valhalla Sports Talk again, Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. Forgot to do that. 12 berserkers up in the chat before the game has even started, so that's kind of encouraging. Here on the channel, we've been really doing well with our Dodger streams. We kicked a little booty the other night. Had a great stream there as the teams take the field in Texas. Looks like they've got some folks in the stands. Less than 5% would be my guess. Vikings taking the field wearing their road whites with purple pants. And the Fox announcers have just started this thing, so it looks like we're about to go. Looks like we're about to get this thing going. Was some worries about the NFL this week. Obviously with COVID bearing its ugly head. And so we've got a couple teams with some issues. Tennessee, who played the Vikes last week, they're in major trouble. It sounds like the NFL is investigating them with the possibility of putting them in a little timeout, maybe taking some draft picks or something from them for being careless with this whole thing. Julian said, Valhalla, who's your hockey team? The LA Kings, my man. And I haven't done hockey streams because there haven't been any LA Kings games since my channel started. There haven't been any Kings games. We had the whole COVID thing start up right after I started the channel, and we'll be getting into that hockey as it starts back up here. I know we got the draft coming up. The Kings pick high. I think they pick second or third. I saw something about them thinking about getting a German winger. So hopefully they pick the right dude and we can get this thing going. Anonymous, how does the volume sound right now, dude? Does it sound good? Even with the music? Is it the music cutting off when I talk? Currently about 3 minutes away from the start of the game. In early morning games this morning. Early morning games. We've got Baltimore, Washington with a 1 o'clock start. LA Chargers, Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 1 o'clock start. Seattle versus Miami, 1 o'clock start. Minnesota, Houston, our game. New Orleans, Detroit playing 1 o'clock start. Cleveland, Dallas at 1. And Jacksonville, Cincinnati at 1. Arizona, Carolina. And that rounds out the slate of the early morning games. That 1 o'clock is Eastern time, of course. Anonymous says I sound good. Everything sounds good. No, the music isn't cutting off when you talk. It should be going down a little bit when I talk. But that's good if you can't notice it. 13 berserkers up in the chat. Minnesota Vikings Game Day live here on Valhalla Sports Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Our subscriber count as we head into today's action, 710 is the count. 710 on the road. The goal is to hit the big 1000 by the end of October here. And I think we can do it, especially with the help of those Dodger streams. Tonight, this Laker game this afternoon, we will be doing that game as well. 17 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. 17 as we're about to get to kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Packers Nation checks in, says, good luck, bro. Good luck to you guys too, man. Good luck to you. We need to get a dub, though. Nick Delatorre checks in, says, tuning in from work. All right, Nick, that's why we do this, man. So that you guys that are at work can keep up on your Vikes, so you can keep up on the Viking game. So hopefully you can stay tuned in and enjoy the coverage, and I thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us today. I'm going to have me my little glass of orange juice. I had me a little piece of bread with some peanut butters for breakfast this morning. Then about mid-game here, we should have some bratwurst that were grilled up last night. And then here we go. Some brats and a beer, maybe. Maybe even a little brewski action, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of work do you do, Nick, that keeps you working on a Sunday, man? I could not do it. I could not do it. I just tell them that that's my religious holiday. Sunday is for my religion, the Minnesota Vikings. Pretty cool. We already got 13 likes on the video today. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Turn on bell notifications if you'd like to be notified when we go online. I got a couple new features loaded up for you folks today. Should the Vikings have a good day, we might be able to enjoy some of them. Before we get this game going, let's SKOL crazy. Let's go. Let's SKOL crazy. Nick says, I'm a pilot, but I work in the hangar part-time. I understand, my man. I understand. Actually, the last job I had was kind of in aviation a little bit there. All right, we got the NFL logo up on the screen. Looks like we're about to get at it. Today's matchup, kind of an interesting stat. It's the 100th regular season game for both of these coaches. Pretty interesting. Their records are very similar as well. The fun stuff checks in, says go Vikings. 14 berserkers in the chat as Thor's army continues to grow. All right, so let's bring on in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring in the crowd. All right, and they look like they're ready to get this thing going. It looks like the Vikings are going to kick off in this game. That means they will receive at the end of the half. And we are ready for the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck to your teams today, everybody. Good luck to your teams. Kickoff is up and away. Bounds into the end zone. They don't even try for it, and they're going to get the ball at the 25. Taking the field, Deshaun Watson of the Texans. They're talking about Deshaun Watson's stats in October, that he's pretty proficient. I don't know. October Kirk Cousins is pretty awesome too, but Watson apparently is pretty good as well. Here he comes, bringing up the Texans to the line. Julian says the Lakers going to get a sweep. Watson under center, one running back behind him. It's a handoff to Johnson, who gets a minimal gain, maybe one or two to the left side. Tackled by a group of Minnesota Vikings, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy Tunsil, Clemente, I missed them all. David Johnson, Randall Cobb, Will Fuller, Brandon Cooks, Darren Fells for the Texans. Texans snap the ball. Watson running to his right, dumps it off to the running back out of the backfield. Actually, I think that was his tight end, and he picked up maybe 6 yards. 2nd and 8. That can't be right. 13 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings lining up on defense. They're calling out the starters on defense. Watson in the shotgun. On a 3rd and 2, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 2. Let's get off the field here, Vikes. 3rd and 2. Ball snapped to Watson. Short pass over the middle. Broken up by the Vikings. Broken up by number 20. And he's letting everybody know he did good. Bears Fury checks in, says hi. Bear down. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? 3-0. You got to be happy with the start of your season, my man. You got to be happy with the start of your season. But welcome to Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live here on Valhalla Sports Talk. All right, Texans ready to punt to the Vikings. You guys got to remember to move the little football around. Because I forget every damn time. All right, penalty on the Texans here. Penalty on the Texans. Looks like offside, so they're going to back them up even further. They're going to back them up even further, ladies and gentlemen. I think that Bears Fury real fella is one of the guys from the Sports Fury channel. One of the biggest football channels here on YouTube. Actually, basketball. All right, the punt is away. Fair caught at the 20. Fair caught at the 21, and the Vikings will take over on O. Super Mind Brother says SKOL, and Sebastian checks back in, says I am back. Welcome back, Sebastian. Kirk Cousins taking the field here. Career completion percentage 66.7%, second all time. So first quarter, 13:45 remaining. J.J. Watt getting ready out for the Texans on defense. Kirk Cousins under center, ladies and gentlemen, under center, ready to go. Ball snapped. Pitch to Cook, who goes to the right, finds some space, and he gets a Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. First down for these Vikes. Sebastian's watching the game on NFL Red Zone. Cool way to do it. Cool way to do it. Dalvin moves the change on his first carry of the day. That's how we like it. Next snap to Dalvin. He tries the same play, and it didn't work anywhere near as well that time. They throw him down. Disrespectful. Absolute disrespect. 18 Berserkers in the chat. Welcome to Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. Riley Reef, Dakota Dozier, Bradbury, Samia, and O'Neill's the offensive line for these Vikes. Cook, C.J. Hams, the fullback, Adam Thielen, Jefferson, and Rudolph. Jefferson had a bust-out game last week. High formation, Cousins fakes the handoff to Cook, looking to the left side, deep, throws it, and it's caught by Thielen for a pretty big game. That's going to make it a Minnesota Vikings first down. First down, Vikings. A little cutout to the left side there, and Thielen makes the catch for the first. Julian Cruz says, man, I'm not a huge fan of NFL, so sometimes I'm confused. Cousins under center, ladies and gentlemen. Hand off to Cook, right up the middle. Not much running room there, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to bring up a second down. To bring up a second down for these Vikings. Cousins already 1 for 18 on the game. So the Vikings sitting at about the Texans 49 here. About the Texans 49. Other games ongoing already. You can see them. TVs everywhere. TV2 to my left, I have NFL Red Zone playing, and I will keep you updated the scores across the league throughout today's telecast. 19 Berserkers up in the chat. Cousins under center. 2 wide receivers to the left. Ball snapped. He fakes it to Cook. He's looking to the left again and throws it in the ground. Just gets rid of it. Just gets rid of it. That brings up a 3rd and 8 for your Vikings. 3rd and 8. 11:19 remaining in the first. 19 Berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Valhalla Sports Talk, the little channel that could. We are trying to make this thing go. The goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of October. Cousins in the shotgun on this 3rd and 8. Spread formation, 2 wide receivers right, 2 left. He brings BB in motion from his left. Ball is snapped. Cousins is sacked. And a flag on the play, likely a holding on the Vikes. Cousins has to get the hell out of that pocket. Merciless in on the tackle for the sack. I'm almost certain this will be a hold on the Vikes. Holding number 75, Minnesota Vikings. So that penalty is declined, and the Vikings are going to punt, ladies and gentlemen. The Vikings will have to punt, so let's move our little $1 million football over my head and over here to Deshaun Watson. Uh-oh, do something else. Salvador Chavez checks in and says, "Hi, my friend." What's up, Salvador? All right, the ball snapped and punted to the left side of the field. It's at the 10, bounces further out, and it looks like it's going to be starting at about the 15 for these Texans. Let's start at about the 15. I messed up my alert box here, so let's fix it. And let's lock her down. Lock her down. 22 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, as Thor's army continues to grow. Berserkers assemble in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we call our chatters here on Valhalla Sports Talk. We've got Vikings Berserkers, Dodgers Berserkers, Lakers Berserkers, LA Kings Berserkers. Anonymous reporting the Browns are up on the Cowboys 7-0. Let's go. Let's go. Quick look at the scores, I think. So Baltimore, Washington still scoreless. Chargers, Tampa Bay, 7-0 Tampa Bay. Seattle has entered the red zone. Houston, Minnesota, our game is 0-0. Detroit is up 7-0 on those New Orleans Saints. And Cleveland leading 7-0 over Dallas. Jacksonville, Cincinnati scoreless. Arizona, Carolina still scoreless, ladies and gentlemen. Still in a commercial break here, ladies and gentlemen. Still in a commercial break. Anonymous gives his sympathies to Julian since he is part of the Cowboy Nation. Nick Delatore checks in and says Ducks, Angels, and Vikes. So, Nick, we're not going to get along on the hockey side, the baseball side. We'll get along on this Viking side. And Sebastian says, so you're doing the Lakers game? Yes, I am. I'm doing today's Lakers game. The schedule for the channel as we sit right now is Vikings right now, Lakers tonight, and then on Wednesday, it's going to be a Dodgers stream on Wednesday with the Lakers with a chance to obviously clinch the championship that night. I will go on an hour prior to that game for bonus Lakers coverage, but that will be a Dodgers stream, ladies and gentlemen. We will do play-by-play of the Dodger game. 22 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, so that is the schedule. Here we go. Texans about to get this thing going. Watson in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to his running back, throws it to that same running back, and it's incomplete, ladies and gentlemen, on the left side. Number 27, Dantzler, the rookie cornerback for the Vikes, defending. Anonymous says Dodgers are on. Oh, my bad. It is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So today the Vikings, tonight the Lakers. Tuesday is the start of that Dodger game, and that is already scheduled and up on YouTube. Dantzler, who made the play, is going off with the trainers for some reason. Kind of a bitch. He was out last week, and you know we can't afford to not have any corners because our corners are horrible. They bring in Georgia Loca, and Dantzler goes under the tent. 2nd and 10 for the Texans here. 10:43 remaining in the first. Watson in the shotgun. Hands off to Johnson, who probes the middle and gains about 2. Gains about 2, ladies and gentlemen. The Browns with a little razzle-dazzle on their play to go up on the Cowboys there. Kind of a double reverse with the wide receiver throwing the touchdown. 21 berserkers in the chat. Watson in the shotgun on 3rd and 6. Come on, Vikes, let's get off the field. Get off the field, boys. The ball snapped. Here they come. They're going to get him, and he's sacked. Down goes Watson. Number 98 of the Vikes in for the sack. Let's go. Let's go. Anonymous says the Viking streams are getting a little more steam. I think they are, my friend. I just got to earn my way. Got to earn my way. 98 makes the sack. All right, the Texans are ready to punt this puppy from their own end zone. 9:28 remaining in the first. The ball snapped and away. All right, it's fielded at the 40. Guy dodges one fella and then gets out of bounds. So let's fix some of our stuff here. I don't have this. I need to have that be a quarter. All right, quarter one. Going to move the football over to the Vikings now. Probably take that down, put up the like, subscribe thing. Anonymous says it's funny because how fanatic you are for your Vikings, Valhalla. My mom is the same way for her Steelers. Yeah, I'm nuts for the Vikes, dude. I'm absolutely a fanatic. 23 berserkers in the chat. Nate checks in. What's up, Nate 50? Hello. And the fun stuff says change the $1 million ball. I did, my man. I did. Sebastian says it's his first day with Red Zone, and it's amazing. Yeah, that is a fun program, isn't it? Fun little package there. You get to see all the touchdowns for your fantasy teams. All the touchdowns, all the scores. 23 berserkers in the chat. We are in a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We are in a commercial break, and the Vikings are about to go on offense. So why don't we hit them with a little SKOL chant? Remaining here in the first quarter. Vikings about to take over after the punt. This is still a 0-0 score. And it's time for us to SKOL it up. SKOL, 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 SKOL. Let's go. Let's go, Vikes. Thor didn't like the Bills this morning. He went a-running. 27 berserkers in the chat. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. And Julian predicting the Vikes are going to go on a 4-game winning streak. Come on, Vikes. Let's go. Let's get it. Cousins under center, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins under center. 1st and 10. Ball snapped, fake handoff to Cook, and then Cousins throws deep and finds the rookie Jefferson, and he takes it to the 25-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. Just outside the 25-yard line. And a Minnesota Vikings first down. Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. The rookie Jefferson drops on the scene last week. And that's his first catch of today's game. And he's looked like he's going to take up where he left off. 7 catches for 175 last week. Cousins under center. Cook behind him. Kind of a bunch formation with one wide receiver to the left. Cousins hands off to Cook, who goes left. And is immediately met by a group of Texans for a short gain. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 9. Hot Take Hockey up in the house. What's up, Hot Take Hockey? I watched your video the other night about the Kings and who they were going to draft, so I watched a video on that young player, and he sounds like he's a badass. He sounds like he's a badass. I like the pick. Let's see if that's what they do on draft day. If you're a hockey fan, Hot Take Hockey is going to cover the draft. I mean, all of free agency and do a 24-hour stream, so go check him out. when that happens. Cousins under center, 2 wide receivers White, 1 left. He's got Cook two behind him. They put Rudy in motion. Cousins throws it to the right to Cook, who has some room. He gets inside the 20 to about the 18 for a Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota Vikings first down. And guess what? A new feature. The Minnesota Vikings are now in the red zone. The Minnesota Vikings have entered the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. They have entered the red zone. Let's get some points here. Anonymous hyping up folks. Hot Take Hockey says they're going to draft Stutzel or Byfield. And Byfield's the center, right? I like that Stutzel guy. I watched his tape. It was pretty interesting. All right, ball snapped. Handoff to Cook, who goes left. Oh, he's fighting for some yards. He probably got like 6 or 7 there, ladies and gentlemen. Probably got like 6 and 7. Going to bring up second down. Cook asked him to come out of the game. That means they'll probably bring in Madison. And Sebastian says, let's get this touchdown, Vikes. I agree. Because we are in the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. The red zone. 24 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. 24 is the count. Madison is the running back. Cousins in the shotgun with Madison to his left. Wide receivers 2 right, 1 left. Handoff is to Madison. Straight up the middle. Gains maybe 1, if even that. That's going to bring up a very important third down. Sizzy checks in. Says he needs Adam to pop off. Adam Thielen to pop off for his fantasy team. 24 berserkers in the chat. Cook returns to the lineup. Chad Beebe coming in at wide receiver as well. It's going to bring up an important 3rd and 2, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 2 for these Vikings. Let's go. Let's friggin' go. Cousins under center. Cook behind him. Kind of a bunch formation. 1 wide receiver to the left. That's Jefferson. The ball snapped. Handoff to Cook, who manages to get a Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. First down. So they're going to get 3 more cracks at this thing at least, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more cracks at it at least. Here we go, here we go. Don't Care Bear says Berserker. 27 of them. Strong in the chat. Cook, the sole back. Wide receivers right and left. They put Thielen in motion to the right. The handoff is to Cook, who goes straight up the middle for a Minnesota Vikings touchdown. Touchdown, Vikings, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown, Vikings. Cook takes the handoff, runs right up the middle for the score, ladies and gentlemen, and the Vikings are up 6-0, trying to make it 7 with this pending extra point. Sebastian says Cook's a beast. And Nick says my fantasy team is Thielen, Cook, Jefferson, and the Vikings D. Because you're a homer. You're a homer, Nick. Me too. I have that problem. Sizzy says, let's go. Here we go. Vikings line up for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. It is good, ladies and gentlemen. So let's change our score. The first score change of the game. And that's the 5th rushing touchdown of the season for young Mr. Cook. 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Sizzy says, let's go. And we're at 27. Berserkers up in Valhalla. Up in Valhalla, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Give this video a like. Let's go. Let's get hyped up in here. Let's get hyped up in here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Mad Viking, and I am here for your Minnesota Vikings game day needs. Anonymous says, hope the Vikings win this. I want to see the victory video. Me too, man. And the fun stuff says, yeah. 27 is your berserker count, ladies and gentlemen. 27. They're in a commercial break, so let's take a quick trip through the scores of the early morning games. Baltimore 0, Washington 0. Chargers 7, Tampa Bay 7, tie ball game. Seattle 7, Miami 0. Minnesota 7, Houston 0. Detroit up on New Orleans 14-0, ladies and gentlemen. Cleveland 7, Dallas 7. Jacksonville, Cincinnati is at 0-0. And Carolina is up on Arizona 7-0. That's it for the morning slate of games, ladies and gentlemen. 25 berserkers in the chat as Thor's army continues to grow. Anonymous says that wave style is just too nice. I got to get me a Niners hat like that again. Yeah, this was one of my favorite when it originally came out, and then I got the replica that came out last year. It's my favorite hat, without a doubt. And Sebastian says, let's get a stop on D. I agree, Sebastian. Let's get a stop on D. Let's get a stop on D. Hey, and we forgot, ladies and gentlemen, we forgot. That touchdown there should have brought out Bobblehead Francis. Because he's shook. He's shook, ladies and gentlemen. He shook. Bobblehead Francis was shook by that Dalvin Cook score. 29 berserkers up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings with an early lead in this one. Let's see if we can hold it. The defense has looked okay on the couple tries this here first quarter. Vikings prepping to kick this ball off to the Texans. And again, as I mentioned, the stadium there in Texas is probably, I would say, less than 5% occupied. Kickoff goes into the end zone, and Texans will start at the 25. Kate Berry checks in, says, go Texans. Go Vikings. Wrong channel, Kate Berry. Anyway, welcome to the channel. 29 berserkers in the chat. Esthor's army continues to grow. And Anonymous giving Julian mess about his Cowboys. Anonymous is a 49er fan. All right, here we go. Deshaun Watson brings the troops up to the line. He's under center, hands it off to Johnson, I believe that is, who tries to go to the right. And the Vikings say, no, son, you don't get to run today over here. And he might not have made it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 11, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 11. Good morning, Executive Assistant. All right, Watson in the shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 11. He's got a running back to his right, 2 wide receivers left. They bring one in motion to the right. Ball's fake handoff to 31. They throw it over the middle to 15. I think that's Fuller for a completion. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Fuller makes the catch. I think he gained about 8, but we'll see here. We will see here. Clock running, 4:13 remaining in the 4th. Watson in the shotgun. Johnson to his right. 3 wide receivers to his left. The ball snapped. They hand it to Johnson, who goes straight up the middle and gains the 1st down. So that's going to make it 1st and 10 for these Texans. All right, Julian, you have a good day, my friend. You have a good day, buddy. DSA says he was here last week. Well, you're here this week, too. Congratulations. I welcome you to the channel. 31 berserkers in the channel. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that subscribe button. Watson in the shotgun. Hands it off. Nope, fake handoff. Fake handoff. Fades to his left. Tries to throw it to a wide receiver who does not make the catch. And they go to a game break. Clayton's Awesome Videos checks in and says, hi, what's up, man? 31 is your berserker count. Callum makes his first appearance. Says, what's up? Go Vikings. Let's go, Callum. Let's get that dub today. Let's get that dub. Here you go. Watson under center. 2nd and 10. 2 wide receivers right. He brings one in motion. Fake handoff. He's got some time. Looking around. Ngakoue gets to him. He's still running around, just making the Vikings look silly. And now he's running. That should have been a sack for a loss, but Watson Houdini's out of it. Francis Tarkington-like, and runs to his right and gains about 8. Ngakoue, the first Viking there, and just missed him. How do you get shook by a quarterback? Come on, man. Come on, man. Clayton's picking the Texans. Sheila Jones checks in and says, what's up, Valhalla? Hopefully the Vikes don't give this up like last week. I agree. Son of a biscuit. So this is going to be a 3rd and 8, ladies and gentlemen. Watson in the shotgun, takes a snap, throwing it to his right. And it's not caught by 17. Stills was the intended receiver. No flags on the play. That's going to bring up a 4th and 8. Nice stop by the Vikes. And I forgot to move the football again. I forgot to move the $1 million football. So now I'm going to have to move it twice. And my background there, apparently. I'm going to move it too. Let's lock that damn thing in. And then let's put this football up above my head until we decide who's going to get it. Texans back to punt. 2:56 remaining here in the first quarter. 4th and 8. All right, the punt is away, ladies and gentlemen. The punt is away. The high one is going to come down at about the 7. They pass on it, and it bounds into the end zone. Minnesota will take over on the 25. Minnesota gets the $1 million football, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Jefferson, please hold this. And also please remind me when I have to give it back to the Texans. Our various social media, scrolling across the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Give us a follow. Give us a like. All that good stuff. Valhalla Sports Talk on Facebook. madviking@gmail.com if you want to email me. Valhalla Sports Talk here on the YouTube. Valhalla Sports on Twitter. And Valhalla Sports Talk on Instagram. Trevor checks in, says, I am here. Callum checking on how the chat's doing. Sheila says she's in California watching these Vikings. Sebastian says, just sack him. That's twice we missed him. That's correct. And Ngakwe had a full clean shot. That's why you got to go low. But you can't go low because then you get a penalty. So, I don't know. It's a tough deal, but he still should have got him. He should have yanked his ass to the ground, but he didn't. And we still got the ball back. Vikings defense actually looks like they've shown up today. They actually look like they might have shown up today, ladies and gentlemen. $711 is our subscriber count, so we picked up one today. 26 berserkers in the chat as Thor's army continues to grow. In a commercial break here, let's check them early games again. How about that? New subscriber to the channel 6 minutes ago was I Do Basketball, so shout out to I Do Basketball. Not sure why I didn't get an indication for that. But shout out to you, sir. Welcome to Thor's Army. General Thor will be proud. General Thor will be proud, ladies and gentlemen. 26 berserkers in the chat. In a commercial break. Commercial break for Corona beer, ladies and gentlemen. Corona beer. 24 is our berserker count. Callum asked me how I'm doing. I'm doing good, Callum. How are you doing, my man? How are you, my friend? I'd really like to see a Vikings win today, man. Really like to get the dub. All right, Cousins under center. I formation. 2 wide receivers left. Fake handoff. Cousins looking deep and throws it deep to Thielen, who had somebody just draped all over him, but there is no flag. I don't know. That sure looked like he was all over him before that got there, but that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, ladies and gentlemen. And he's all over his back before the ball gets there. That's all right. Let's just go to Jefferson. 2nd and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins gets a snap, pitches it to Madison, who goes to the right and might have gained 1 if he was lucky. Might have gained 1. 2:34 clock running here in the first quarter. $28 berserkers in the chat. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. Your place for Vikings football on game day. Vikings in the huddle talking about it. It's going to bring up a big 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can do something with this drive. See if we can do something with it. Cousins in the shotgun. Like he's got Madison to his left. The rush is on. A little blitz. Cousins bleeds out of the pocket. Tries to run for it a little bit. Only gains about 1 and is tackled. The Vikes going to have to punt. J.J. Watt in on the tackle. Son of a biscuit. Trevor Coley checks in. Trevor says the Vikings are almost in a must-win if they want to make the postseason. Yeah, Trevor, I think the way that the Vikings have to handle this, though, is they just have to worry about getting a dub on each week, you know? Don't think about the postseason. Just keep trying to stack wins. But you're right, it doesn't start until they start winning. Vikings about to punt this ball away to the Texans, ladies and gentlemen. So let's move the $1 million football over here to Mr. Watson. Ball's in the air. Caught at about the 32. Oh, it's fumbled! Fumbled! Vikings ball! Let's go! Turnover! They say Vikings ball. So he gets the punt. He runs about 2 feet and then gets mollywopped by one of the Vikings and fumbles that ball straight up. It's recovered by 85 for the Vikes, ladies and gentlemen. And the Vikings are in business. Like Bud Light. The Vikings are in business. I think we're even in the red zone. Let's go. Let's go. 26 Berserkers in the chat. There's a flag on the play for something. Chestnut, the Viking that recovered that fumble. Not sure what this flag is now. All right, Callum, you have a good one, man. You have a good one, Callum. All right, so holding on the Texans on the receiving team. That penalty is declined. Vikes get in business. Vikes are in business, so let's move the $1 million football over. Mike Boone was the one that caused that fumble, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings are going to be set up at about the 40, actually the 35 or so. Trevor says great fumble recovery. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, I formation. They put 83 in motion towards Cousins. Cousins back, fakes the handoff, gives it to Thielen on the end around. Thielen got a little space on the right side. Gains about 8, ladies and gentlemen. Gains about 8 on first. We like that. 28 Berserkers up in the house. 2nd and 2. 49 seconds remaining in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Wappler checks in for the first time today. Says, can't wait to see what Jefferson becomes. Me too, my man. I've made you a mod of the channel here, buddy. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Cook, single back. Ball snapped, handed to Cook, who goes right. Can't get nothing. He might have lost one. He might have lost one there, ladies and gentlemen. 28 Berserkers in the chat as Thor's army continues to grow. All right, so a real important 3rd down here, but we get to the end of the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We get to the end of the first quarter, so let's change our graphic here. Blaze checks in, says, why did they trade Diggs? They traded him because he's a little diva. He's a little diva. Always drunk tweeting on Twitter. That's all right. We'll move on without him, my brother. We move on without him. 27 Berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings with a shot to score here. Let's SKOL it up. Let's SKOL it up. Big third down as they come back from commercial here, ladies and gentlemen. Big third down coming up. Looks like they're still not done with the commercial. Let's take a look at the early action. Baltimore leading Washington 7-0. Chargers lead Tampa Bay 14-7. Seattle 7, Miami 3. Minnesota leads Houston 7-0, obviously. Detroit 14, New Orleans 7. Dallas 14, Cleveland 7. Jacksonville 7, Cincinnati 3. And Carolina is up 14-0 on those Arizona Cardinals. Nick says, we need this win. Hope the defense stays tight and Kirk doesn't lose it. I don't know, my man. I don't know that Kirk's been losing our games for us. NRG Stadium is where they're playing today, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings with a huge third down here. Cook has it, goes to the left, manages to get the first down. Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. First down. And the Vikings have entered the red zone. Wappler says, I'm wondering if we should keep trying this whole season or just be the worst. No, we should not tank, Wappler. That's some bullshit. You try to win every game. Stack some dubs. 1st and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins drops back. He's under pressure immediately. Rolls to his left. Throws it. Incomplete. They were on Cousins right away there. But he still managed to get away. The intended receiver there was the newer tight end for the Vikes. 27 berserkers in the chat. We're in the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 10 is the down and distance. 14-16 left in the second quarter. As this second quarter just got started, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Cousins under center, 2 wide receivers right. Handoff is to Cook, who goes right up to the left side there. I think he got tackled by the face mask, but he only gained about 2, ladies and gentlemen. He gained about 2, so that's going to bring up another third down. Trevor says, hopefully we can put the win video up. I agree. We need to put the win video up at the end of the stream, my man. We need to get that dub. We need to get a dub. Something fierce. $28 berserkers. We just can't seem to bust that 30 number. Just can't seem to bust the 30. Share the stream out. Invite your buddies in here. Here you go. Cousins in the shotgun. Running back to his left. 2 wide receivers right. And I think we've got a false start. Son of a bitch. Actually, Zimmer called a timeout there. Zimmer called a timeout. 27 is the berserker count, ladies and gentlemen. 27. So when the half hits, I'll take a little break. I'm going to run and get me some bratwursts. Maybe a brewski. Then I'll come back. I'll go around the league with the scores. Go through that after the second quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. Go through that after the second quarter. All right, so after the timeout, 3rd and 6 is the down and distance. 3rd and 6 for the Vikes. Cousins in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Cook all the way out to the left. They bring Cook in motion and bring him back into the backfield. The ball snapped. Cousins throws it over the middle short. And it's caught by Thielen, but it's going to be about 3 yards short. I hate them short passes on 3rd down. I freaking hate them with every part of my soul. They go over to look at the Arizona game, and old Teddy B is out there running for the end zone. 14-0. Carolina over those Cardinals. Dan Bailey in to attempt the extra point, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Bailey in to attempt the extra point. I mean, the field goal. It's going to be a 4th and 3, obviously. All right, kick is up from Bailey. And it's good, ladies and gentlemen. It's good. Vikings take a 10-0 lead. I feel like we left some points on the board there. I feel like we left some points on the field, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to move the $1 million football over to the Texan side here, and hopefully they'll fumble it again. 27 Berserkers in the chat. Anonymous says, Miami competing right now with the Seahawks. I saw that. And Anonymous says, Teddy Two Gloves. And Trevor says, do you think Cousins will eventually become an all-star quarterback? He already is an all-star quarterback, my man. He's in the Pro Bowl last year. Vikings Nation out here blaming everything on this season, this 0-3 start, and they're blaming it all on Cousins when he is the least of our worries, ladies and gentlemen. He has been the absolute least of our worries. But whatever. Vikings Nation, I saw a lot of them last week were putting up that tank for Trevor bullcrap. Weak sauce. Weak sauce. Absolutely weak. We're not even a quarter away through the season. People talking about tanking. What kind of fans are you? You're talking about tanking after 3 weeks. Jesus. $27 Berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of fan are you of your team if you give up before the quarter pole of the season? Absolutely just give up. Say the team should lose their games. Makes me sick. Shouldn't even be able to wear the purple and gold. 27 is the Berserker count as I go on a rant against whack-ass fans. 28 is the Berserker count. Anonymous says he wished they'd changed the Pro Bowl thing. I actually could be fine if they did without it, dude. And the Kerm's trying to go with the national narrative that Cousins usually becomes useless in key games. Okay, well, he got us a playoff win last year. And he throws fucking dimes out there on a weekly basis. You think some rookie's going to come in here and do something? Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Here come the Cousins haters in the chat. All right, Vikings kicking it off here, ladies and gentlemen. They lead 10-0 here in the second quarter, and the Texans don't even try to return it, so they'll take over at the 25. 27 Berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Six teams have made the playoffs after starting 0-3. The fun stuff says Cousins is good. Don't Care Bear says Bradford 2.0. All right, here we go. Texans, 1st and 10. Watson in the shotgun, gets the snap. Throws it over the middle to number 15, Fuller, who gets loose before he's tackled and managed to gain about 8. Kendrick's in on the stop for the Vikes. Kendrick's in on the stop for your Minnesota Vikings. The Kerm asked about the Pro Bowl again. I don't really care what they do with that thing, man. I think it's a waste of time. All right, Watson in the shotgun. 2nd and 2. Hand off to Johnson, who goes to the left and gets a first down. Gain of about 4. So here we go. Is this where the Vikes defense goes to crap again? Or was the first quarter reality? The media here on the channel is trying to say that the defense in the first quarter was mess-ups by Watson. But anyway, run up the middle here on 1st and 10. He gained probably 4. Probably gained 4. 26 Berserkers in the chat. Let's go, defense. Watson in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers right, running back to his right. He brings the running back to his left. It's a handoff to Johnson, who goes up the middle again and squirts forward for about another gain of 4. I don't think he quite got the first down, but he might have. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 1 on the field. Texans trying to put some points up here, ladies and gentlemen. They're about at midfield. The ball rests right on the Texans logo. 22 berserkers up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Watson under center. Handoff. Go to the right. Johnson easily gets the first down. Gains about 3. Gains about 3, ladies and gentlemen. Sheila Jones says, was that a cowbell? Yes, it was, Sheila. That's the defense cowbells. Because we all know the world needs more cowbell. Watson gets a snap. He's looking for somebody downfield. Throws to the left to 25, the running back out of the backfield, who moves forward and gains a first down. The Texans are moving here, ladies and gentlemen. The Texans are moving. First down for the Texans as they're moving it into Vikings territory. All right, Watson in the shotgun. Running back to his right, 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. The handoff going to the left, and the Vikings sniff it out and stop it. Kendricks in on the tackle. Again. Kendricks is a stud, ladies and gentlemen. Kendricks is a stud. He's a ball-hawking linebacker. One of the highlights on our defense. Where has Harrison Smith been today? I haven't seen him one time. Where has Harry the Hitman been? All right, Watson in the shotgun on a 2nd and 9. Ball rests at the 32-yard line. 3 wide receivers right. Watson gets a snap, throws it to that side, and it's incomplete. Cobb was the intended receiver. Cobb was the intended receiver on that side. Anonymous says Will Ferrell likes the cowbell. 22 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Why can't we get him in here? Why can we not get the Vikings Nation up in here? All right, here we go. Watson in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers right. Watson gets the snaps, looking for somebody downfield. It looks like he might run here in a minute. Oh, nice defensive play by Kendricks, who knocks down the pass. And it's going to bring a 4th and 9, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and 9. What do the Texans do? Nice play by Kendricks, ladies and gentlemen. Nice play. Oops, I dropped my bell. I dropped my cowbells. But a beautiful play by Kendricks. Beautiful play. All right, so here we go. Chaim Fairbairn out to attempt the field goal for these Texans, ladies and gentlemen. Kick is up. And it's good. It's good, ladies and gentlemen. So the Texans get a drive going there, but they stall at about the 30. They put up 3, and they've cut the lead 10-3. They trail by 3, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live here on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to those of you that are here. Mark Bond checks in, says, go Vikings. Yes, go Vikings. Vikings, get the $1 million football here. Let's move it over. Right over my head. There you go, Jefferson. Let's see something big from you on this drive. Let's see something big from you. Anonymous says, what do you mean Vikings Nation? There aren't many of you. Yeah, I don't know where they're at, my man. I don't know where they're at. I think they're all at home just sitting around hoping to tank for Trevor Lawrence like a bunch of whacks. Give up on the season in week 3. Bunk that. Bunch of quitters. Bunch of quitters. That's not how the Mad Viking does it. That's not how the freaking Mad Viking does it, ladies and gentlemen. 4 Minnesota Vikings fans by a Viking fan. $8:50 remaining here in the second quarter. Let's take a quick trip through the league to check out scores in today's early morning contest. Baltimore now leads Washington 14-0. Dwayne Haskins must be in trouble. 14-7 is your score. Chargers over the Buccaneers. Seattle 10, Miami 6. Minnesota 10, Houston 3. Detroit's 14-point lead is now gone. It's 14-14, tie ball game. Dallas and Cleveland are knotted up at 14. Jacksonville 7, Cincinnati 3. And Carolina continues to be up by 2 touchdowns on Arizona, 14-0. Anonymous says, hell yeah, Viking ride or die. And Don't Care Bear comes in smiling like Care Bears do. Just smiling. You never know why. You never know why they're smiling. Trevor says, I'm still hopeful Vikings can win at least one. Do they have any injured players coming back, Sue? I'm not sure about Daniil Hunter. I'm not sure he went to New York to get his neck checked out this week, so I don't think he's coming back, but we'll see. He's still on the injured reserve. All right, here we go. Houston about to kick this thing off to the Vikes. Kick is up. It's going to land in the end zone. The Vikings just let it bound in there, and they're going to start off at the 25. Cousins bringing the purple out on the team, out on the field. $19 Berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Vikes, let's score here. Let's score here. Maybe I need to put on the gloves. Maybe I need to put on the gloves, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Cousins under center. Fakes the handoff to Cook. He's looking deep. He gets Rudolph on a crosser. And Rudolph gains about 9, ladies and gentlemen. Rudy gains about 9. That's going to bring, actually 8. 2nd and 2. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 2, ladies and gentlemen, for your Minnesota Vikings. 2nd and 2. Let's go, Vikes. Let's go. Let's go, Vikes. 2nd and 2. 8:20 remaining in the second. Vikings lead 10-3. Cousins with the snap. Hands to Cook, who goes right. Finds some room and gets a Minnesota Viking first down. First down, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to push these numbers with these gloves. It's hard to push the numbers. Maybe I'll use this pen. Maybe I'll use this pen instead. Anonymous is giving me the Care Bear stare. 20 Berserkers in the chat. 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Let's get some points before the half. And we get the ball after the half. Jefferson in motion, coming right to left. Cousins under center. I formation. Fakes the handoff. He's looking deep. Cousins going deep. And he hits Jefferson at the 40, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota Vikings. First down, ladies and gentlemen. First down. Let's go. Let's go, Vikes. Let's go. Let's get hyped. Spire Mana checks in and says, what's up, my bro? Long time no see. Love. How you doing, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. 22 Berserkers in the chat. The Vikings are moving. Trevor says we need a blowout. We need a blowout. Come on, Jefferson having a big game already. 55 yards on 2 receptions. Cousins under center. Cook back, the sole back behind him. Kind of a spread formation. Cousins hands off to Cook, who's met immediately by 57 on the Texans for a minimal gain. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and probably 11. Sebastian says first down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Vikings. Let's get it done. $22 Berserkers in the chat. Dalvin Cook checking into the lineup. Cousins in the shotgun with Cook to his left. One wide receiver right, two right, one left. The ball snapped. Cousins is throwing deep. The fade pattern to Thielen in the corner, who tries to one-hand it and doesn't get it. Actually, it wasn't Thielen. That was Adebisi Johnson, I believe. Adebisi Johnson, the intended receiver on that play. The Vikings are definitely going downfield today. And again, that defensive back got to him before the ball did. No call on the play, ladies and gentlemen. They're calling it both ways, though, I guess. Alrighty, big 3rd and 10 here. Big 3rd and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins in the shotgun. Spread formation. 3 wide receivers on his right, 2 left. Ball snapped. Cousins throws it over the middle. It's caught by Thielen, but he's going to be just short of a first down, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be just short. Do we kick a field goal here? Or do we go for it on 4th? 5:46 remaining in the second. What do you think the Vikes should do right here? What do you think they should do here? It's probably a 4th and 1. The time in the second quarter is running out. Part of me wants them to go for it here. Or we could just take the field goal and go back up by 10. They're going for it. 4th and 1. Cousins brings him to the line, ladies and gentlemen. Cousins brings him to the line. Shotgun formation. Empty backfield. Cook in motion. Cousins fading to the left. It looks like he's going to run it himself and get the first down. Cousins runs it to the left for a Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota Vikings first down. 4 Vikings fans by a Viking fan, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor says they should have kicked the field goal. Well, we'll take a first down, my son. We'll take a first down. Luis Campos says, good job, Vikings. Let's go. Current drive, 7 plays, 50 yards. 4:46 remaining in the second quarter. Alrighty, the ball snapped. Cousins throws it to the left. And it's caught by Thielen for a short gain, but that's going to put the Vikings in the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. We have entered the red zone. We have entered the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 5 is the count, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 5. 10-3 Vikings lead, trying to add on to that score. Clock's running, 4:12 remaining in the second quarter. Cousins brings the troops to the line, trying to convert here. They're right at the 20-yard line. Cousins under center, I formation behind him. Wide receivers, one to his right, one to his left. Ball snapped. Handoff is to Cook, who changes direction, gets in the middle, and maybe gained 3. He might have picked up 3 there, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to pick up another big 3rd down. 3rd down and 1, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 1. Can the Vikes get it? Can they get it? Can the Vikes get this 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen? So we're making noise, clanging things around. We ain't got no couth up in here. Inside the 20, correct, Trevor? Anonymous likes my gloves. Likes the vapor gloves. They make me feel like a true Minnesota Viking, Anonymous, as we are in the red zone. Cousins brings him up. He's under center. I formation. One wide receiver to his left. The ball snapped. Handed off to the fullback, Ham, who goes forward. And I think he got the first down. Let's check it. Let's check it. I think he got it, ladies and gentlemen. First down, ladies and gentlemen. First down, Vikings. Let's go. Let's go. 23 Berserkers in the chat. And Julian's back. Says, what did I miss? 10-3 is the score. 1st and 10 for these Vikes. We are in the red zone. Cook, single back. Ball's handed off to Cook, who gets almost stumbles, but he gets some room. Gets to the 10, to the 9 or so. And he stayed in bounds, which is fine. 2 minutes left here. Cook made sure to stay in bounds. So Vikings trying to put some points on the board before the half, because after the half, they're going to get the ball. That's going to make it 2nd and 2, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, and we're at the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning. Vikings lead 10-3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. And they're in the red zone looking to score. And we go to a commercial break. Anonymous putting up the rules. Thank you so much, my man. 26 Berserker is the count in the chat as the Vikes are in the frickin' red zone. Let's frickin' go, baby. Let's go. And here comes Alex Hathaway again with conspiracy theories. Every time he shows up, it's a conspiracy. Watch him, Anonymous. 26 is your Berserker count in the chat as the Vikes are trying to score here at the end of the second quarter here. 10-3. Vikings, if they could put even 3 up on the board here, is big because they do get the ball after the halftime. 22 Berserkers in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that sub button. Hit the subscribe. Give this video a like. I'm here. I'll be here every week. Doesn't matter if I get 2 viewers or 50,000. I'll be here every week for Vikings football. I will be here every week for Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live, ladies and gentlemen. Julian says, Valhalla, I just realized before the stream that you don't put spoilers. That's true. I should add that. I actually have tried to set up like a bot thing that does all that crap automatic, but I don't know how to do it. I haven't figured it out. I'm too busy making $1 million features for the channel, like the red zone. You see that red light? It's illuminating me as the Vikings are in the red zone. So as we get to the half here, just a reminder, I will do a quick run through of the scores, and then I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to get me a bratwurst and a beer, and then I will be back. And Alex says it's heart attack watch time. That's true. Every game is heart attack watch for me, brother. Every damn one of them. Not like I haven't had one before. What a way to go, though. What a way to go. All right, here we go. Vikings snap the ball. Cook up the middle. Fights hard. Gets loose. He's got the first down. Touchdown, Vikings, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown, Dalvin Cook. He would not be denied. And bobblehead Francis is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He's shook. Vikings line up for the extra point attempt. Kick is up. Ah, shit. But he made it. I think it hit the post. Vikings up 17-3, ladies and gentlemen. 17-3 is your score in this ball game. (17-3) Vikings lead. What's left here? 1:53 remaining in the second quarter. We cannot let the Texans score. We cannot let the Texans score going into the half. We have to hold them here to 0 points. Let's go Vikes. 18 Berserkers in the chat. Anonymous says Goose is doing the Saints game on his channel. And Anonymous says Nightbot is annoying though. Well, maybe I'll never figure it out, dude. It looks kind of complicated. It's kind of complicated. 17-3. Quick trip around the NFL so I don't have to do it at the half and I can just go get my brats and my beers. 14-7 Baltimore over Washington. Chargers leading 21-7 over Tampa Bay. Seattle 10, Miami 6. Minnesota 17, Houston 3. New Orleans now has the lead in Detroit, who has shit the bed after going up 14-0, 21-14. Cleveland 28, Dallas 14. Jacksonville 10, Cincinnati 3. And Arizona's cutting the deficit to Carolina. 14-7 is the score with Carolina leading. That's the morning slate here, ladies and gentlemen. Julian said I was celebrating, then said, oh, shit. That happens a lot with me, Julian, because I have no clue what's going on, to be honest with you. I really have no clue what's going on. All right, so hit that like, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel. If you are new, please do that. We're trying to hit that big 1,000 number this month. Trying to hit 1,000 here on the channel. Current subscriber count is 711, so we made a whopping 1 today here in the first half. We made a whopping 1 new subscriber. 18 berserkers in the chat. We're in a commercial break here, and Houston's about to get this ball. Houston's about to get the ball with 1:53 remaining here in the half. Cook would not be denied on that touchdown run, ladies and gentlemen. Would not be denied. He just muscled that thing in, ladies and gentlemen. Muscled it in. Here we go. Vikings kick it off. Caught by Carter at about the 2. He's returning it to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, and he's finally taken down by Boone, the running back. So Houston's going to take over. 1:53 on the clock. They've got plenty of time to make something happen here. Isles Fan for Life checks in, says, I subbed. I thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. All right, Watson in the shotgun, running back to his left. Ball snapped. He hands it off. 25, the running back, starts going forward, and he looks like he gained about 8 on the play. That is Johnson. They've got 2 Johnsons, I think, on the Texans. 2nd and 2 is the thing. 1:34 clock remaining here. Watson in the shotgun, same formation, running back to his left, wide receivers 2 left, 1 right. Ball snapped. Watson looking for someone downfield, gets the tight end, number 88, who bumbles over Wilson, the Vikings linebacker, for a Texans first down. They look like they're moving at will. They've moved to the 45, the Vikings 45-yard line. 16 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout on the field by the Texans. Julian's asking where them Texans fans are right now. So, Isles Fans for Life, are you excited about the draft coming up here in the NHL? Your Islanders had a heck of a season, I think. Something to be proud of. All right, here we go. Back at it. 1st and 10 for the Texans from the 45-ish. Watson in the shotgun, running back to his left, trips right formation. There's also a wide receiver on his left. The ball snapped. Watson drops back in the pocket, throws it to a covered number 12, Fuller, who did not make the catch. Holton Hill in coverage. Holton Hill covered in there for Fuller. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, ladies and gentlemen. 1:13 is the time left here in the second quarter. 16 berserkers up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. $16 berserkers in the chat. Watson in the shotgun. Same formation again. Wide receivers. Trips right. Ball snapped. Watson surveys the field. Throws it deep over the middle to the tight end, who again catches it. And then there's a personal flag on the call. I think they're going to get Harry Hitman for hitting him with his helmet. So the Texans are in business. Trevor asks if I'm going to do the Lakers games. Yes, I will tonight. Tonight is a Laker stream. I'm kind of worried this could be a targeting call here, but we'll see. 18 Berserkers in the chat here. Harrison Smith in on the hit here. These tight ends just owning the Vikes this year. This was another one. This was another one here. Yeah, that was Harrison hit him helmet to helmet. I don't think he meant to, obviously, but they expect you to be able to stop that. And it was definitely helmet to helmet. They might. I wouldn't be shocked if they put him out of the game. Yep, they ejected Harrison Smith, ladies and gentlemen. They ejected him from the game. I don't know how he's supposed to... I don't know. Zimmer's pissed on the sidelines there. Obviously, Harrison Smith, the heartbeat of this Vikings defense. One of the captains this year. But he's been ejected. He's gone. He will not play the rest of today's game. 19 Berserkers in the chat. And it's 1st and goal for these Texans as Smith heads off the field. All right, here we go. Texans from the 10. Watson in the shotgun, running back to his right. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. The ball snapped. Watson moving to his left, gets under pressure and gets tackled by 91 Ngakwe. He might have gained 1. Ngakwe gets to him, applied the pressure. He applied the pressure, ladies and gentlemen. Smith walks off the field slowly. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Watson in the shotgun again. He gets the snap. He's looking around. Some pressure already. Now he's running to his right. Throws it down low. Incomplete. Incomplete, ladies and gentlemen. That brings up a 3rd and goal. 36 seconds. So now they're talking about whether Harrison Smith should have been ejected. That if you're going to eject people, that's probably a time that you do it. 16 Berserkers in the chat here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 3rd and goal. Let's keep hold them to 3 here. The snap to Watson. Shotgun. Catches it. Throws it. Incomplete. So I think the Texans are going to have to kick a field goal here. So that's a relief because they were sitting there 1st and goal from the 10. And we're going to need every point we can get because we just lost one of our big players on defense. Son of a bitch. 18 is the Berserker count. Chat has gone silent, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 7 for the Texans. Lines up for this field goal attempt. A 28-yarder. Kicking it right-footed. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Texans cut the lead to 17-6. 17-6 as we're about to go into the half. Seventeen to 6 as we're about to go into the half. 18 Berserkers up in the chat as Thor's Army continues to stay about the same through the whole thing. Here we go. Vikings Nation, I need you to come up in here one of these days. Make all this work worth it. Make all this work worth it. New subscriber, Isles Fan for Life. Thank you so much. Alrighty, so there's still 27 seconds, so they will have to kick it. They will have to kick it, so we'll move this football over here to the Vikes side. Turn that little dealie off. Julian says, I saw Valhalla cereal at Walmart. You're lying, Julian. You are lying. 18 Berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. As the Texans are about to kick this thing off, but the Vikings don't have much time to do anything. All right, the kickoff is up. And they're going to let it bound out of the back of the end zone. So here's one of those screwed if you do, screwed if you don't type situations. No time left here. They probably just kneel on it and get out at the half here. But the fan base will want them to throw it deep, and then Cousins will get an interception, and then they'll scream about how bad Cousins is. But here we go. Cousins bringing him up to the line. Cousins bringing them up to the line, ladies and gentlemen. The ball's snapped. Hand off to Madison on the left side, who gains about 1. Clock running. 20, 19, 18. Looks like they'll be content to go to the half here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the Vikings are content to go to the half, ladies and gentlemen. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take a small break here for the half, get me some bratwurst and a brewski, and I will be back for the second half. See you guys in just a few. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Those of you that stayed around, all 7 of you, that's cool. I'm going to have me some brats. And a nice cold beer. And I'm just fine if there ain't nobody in here watching it. So tonight, the beer, Coors Light, ladies and gentlemen, Coors Light. We're in the half here. In the half of this ball game. Nice little bratwurst, ladies and gentlemen. Nice little bratwurst. Thor checking in. I wonder why. Cleveland putting a spanking on them Cowboys. Julian, I got me a bratwurst, 2 of them, and a nice cold Coors Light. Six berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. (17-6) is the score in our game. Another quick look around the NFL there. Baltimore still 21-10 over Washington. Chargers just putting it to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Miami kind of trying to hang in there with Seattle. 17-9 is the score, with Seattle leading. Our game 17-6. New Orleans 28, Detroit 14. Detroit led that game at one time, 14-0. Anonymous asks, how's the brat? It's delicious, my friend. A little brat with some sweet mustard. Little brat with some sweet mustard. What are you having for your halftime meal, folks? Julian, I usually hate mustard too, but I don't hate this sweet stuff. And I only have it on brats. Only on bratwurst, my friend. Other than that, I never have mustard. Julian says he's having some Valhalla breadsticks from Olive Garden. Hey, Julian, I don't know if you know, bud, but Cleveland is laying a whooping to your Cowboys. They are fucking mollywopping him. Julian asks if I've ever solved the Rubik's Cube. Yes, I have. I took it apart and then put it back together. Solved. I think I took the stickers off one once too. All right, so let's take this music off. Fire up the crowd again. Ten berserkers in the chat as we're getting close to kicking this thing back off again. Yeah, I kind of cheated there, Julian. Kind of cheated. I'm not a very patient fella. $11 berserkers in the chat, listening to me chew on my bratwurst. Try to wolf it down before they get this thing going. All right, kicked off to the Vikes. They bring it out. He takes it to the 23-yard line. The Vikings will take over with the ball at that position. 11 berserkers in the chat as we finish up our little halftime meal. Cousins brings the troops out on the field. 8 for 12, 108 yards on the game. First and 10 for the Vikes. Cousins under center. Handoff to Cook right up the middle. Gains maybe 3. Anonymous, you better quit messing with your mama. You better quit messing with her, dude. She'll pop you with a chongla. To introduce you to the chongla, my man. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Vikes. Cousins under center. Cook behind him. Drops back, fakes the handoff. Cousins is in trouble, and he's sacked by number 59. Sacked by Merciless, who I think got him in the first half as well. This is about the only thing that I'll agree with the Cousins haters about is he just seems like he's in slow motion sometimes in that pocket. Seems like he's in absolute slow motion. So it's now 3rd and 11, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 11. Fake throw one way. They go to Cook with the screen to the other side. Cook jukes one guy and fumbles it, I think. No, he didn't fumble it. Anyway, turnover. The Vikes are going to have to kick it away. I feel like this thing, the ejection of Smith is going to turn this whole game around. Nick says, Kirk has only had one bad game this year. If you really think about it, that's true. Game 2, right? All right, Vikes punted away. Fair caught at about the 27-yard line, and the Texans are going to take on the field. They're going to come on the field with a chance to tie it, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't they? No, they couldn't. They couldn't quite tie it, but anyway. Correct, Nick. I like the way you think, my man. That's what I think's the problem too. Cornerbacks, and the O-line, and then I think we've got an issue at linebacker now too. You know, other than Kendricks, they're kind of hot garbage. Watson in the shotgun, 1st and 10 here, ladies and gentlemen. Empty backfield. Wide receivers to his right and left, thrown over the middle on a crosser, and it's caught for a 1st down by Cobb, who gained about 12. Yeah, Anonymous. Harrison Smith got kicked out of the game just before the half for targeting. Helmet-to-helmet contact. Watson in the shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. Trips left formation. The ball snapped. Watson throws it to the left, to the tight end, number 87. He gains about 7 or 8. Come on, defense. It's like we're not going to even show up for the second half. It's like we're not even going to show up for the second half, ladies and gentlemen. 8 berserkers in the chat, so apparently they didn't show up either. Next. Watson under some trouble. He's being chased by Vikings, but he manages to gain a 1st down, pushed out of bounds by number 50, Eric Wilson, the linebacker for your Vikings. Medium rare, Julian. Medium rare. 9 berserkers in the chat. 17-6 is the score. 11:39 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. I got to change the quarter, guys. Watson hands it off to Johnson, who goes up the middle and gains very little. Gains very little, ladies and gentlemen. Going to bring up a 2nd down. 9 berserkers in the chat. Nine berserkers in the chat. 711 is the subscriber count. All right, Watson takes a snap, throws it to the left to one of his running backs, who scampers out of bounds after a gain of about 9, maybe even a 1st down. They're working us right now. 3rd and 1 is the call, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 1. Can the Vikes defense show up right here? Can we show up and stop this? 3rd and 1. Let's go, Vikes. Let's go. Watson in the shotgun, running back to his left, wide receiver left, 2 wide receivers right. Ball snapped. Watson pitches it to the running back, who gets an easy 1st down and is still running down the sideline before he's pushed out. It's like we don't even have a defense on the field. It's literally like we don't have a defense on the field right now. David Johnson picks up 15 on that one, and they are at the Vikings 23. Ball snapped, fake handoff, thrown over the middle to Fuller, who scores the touchdown. Scores the touchdown, and Watson's playing the electric guitar. Unbelievable. It's like the defense didn't even show up on the second half here. Houston takes the punt, and then they go right down the field 70 some odd yards. Easy pitch and catch from Watson to Fuller to cut this lead for now to 12. For now to 5. It's probably about to be 4. Extra point is up and good. That makes the score 17-13, ladies and gentlemen. (17-13) is your score, ladies and gentlemen. The ball's going to go back over here to the Vikes. Put that up there. Anonymous asks, do they play any late games this year? Yeah, they do play a couple, but most of them are the morning starts, man. Most of them are the morning starts. I think they only have one primetime game this year. One prime timer. We're in a commercial break. 17-13 is the score. 9:47 remaining in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. A quick trip around the first games of today. Baltimore 21, Washington 10. LA Chargers 24, Tampa Bay 14. Seattle 17, Miami 9. Houston 13, Minnesota 17. Detroit 14, New Orleans 28. Cleveland 31, Dallas 14. Jacksonville beating Cincinnati 13-10. And Carolina, Arizona is 21-7 in the favor of those Panthers. 10 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Ten berserkers up in the chat. Do 17-13, Vikes about to get this ball back. It's a shootout at this point, I think. At this point, the only way the Vikes are going to hold on to this and win it is in a shootout. So we need to score points every possession. No, Julian, raisin cookies are communist. They're communist cookies. Chocolate chip, or it isn't a cookie, my man. Anonymous says he got this really good thin crust pizza last night from a place called Pyology. And he says it's better the second day. But Anonymous likes oatmeal raisin cookies because he's weird. $12 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. This ball is kicked off to the Vikings. They're going to let it bounce out of the back of the end zone. So to the 25 we go, ladies and gentlemen. Julian Cruz says pizza plus Little Caesars Pizza Hut. What? What? What are you talking about? All right, we'll see you when you get back. 12 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings stepping to the line. Kirk Cousins under center. He's got Dalvin Cook behind him. Fake to Cook. Cousins looking deep to the left, and he gets a wide open Thielen who's loose at the 40 and still running. 40, sideways, 40, 35, pushed out of bounds, ladies and gentlemen. Now we've got a fight on the sideline. Got a fight on the sideline. Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota Vikings first down. Anonymous says he doesn't prefer oatmeal raisin, but they're good. He likes peanut butter cookies, then chocolate chip. Okay, I could respect that, Anonymous. 1st and 10 for these Vikes. Clock's running. Cousins in the shotgun. Ball snapped. Handoff to Madison. No, Cook, who's going left. And is tackled by the backside pressure. Number 57 in on the tackle. I think that will be no gain. I think that's going to be no gain. Thielen didn't like that both of them had their hands up in the other one's face masks. But a 39-yard gain by Thielen here has the Vikes moving in the right direction. And Julian's back. All right, here we go. Cousins under center at the 35-yard line. It's a 2nd and 8. 8:27 remaining. Cook behind him. Ball's handed off to Cook, who goes up the middle, trips initially, but then gets up and gains a hard 9. 9 yards for Dalvin Cook, ladies and gentlemen, as the Vikings are in business. Bobby checks in, says, cheers, brother. What's up, Bobby? Cheers to you. Vikings trying not to blow another one. We're going to have to beat these guys in a shootout. All right, Alexander Madison in at running back for the Vikes. Kind of a bunch formation. They bring Thielen in motion left to right. Cousins gets the snap, drops back, gets some time, looking deep, throwing the fade to the corner to Thielen, who drops it. Son of a bitch. Thielen wide open and dropped it. Flag on the play. Flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. Holding on the offense. That's going to back them up. And they're going to replay 3rd down, ladies and gentlemen. I guess that's okay. I mean, they weren't really... It was a long field goal attempt from there. All right, so come on, Vikes. Cousins in the shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. In the shotgun. He's got, I think, Madison to his left. Ball snapped. Cousins looking to his left and throws it out of bounds. The intended receiver was Jefferson. He threw it high and outside. No chance for Jefferson to make the catch. All right, so they're going to another game break there. We wait to find out what happens here. What are the Vikes going to do here? All right, Dan Bailey in to attempt the kick for the Minnesota Vikings, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Bailey in to attempt the kick on 4th and 11. The holder is standing right on the Texans logo at about the 45. The kick is up, and it's no good. Bailey misses another one. Bobby says that was a terrible ball from Cousins. Yeah, he threw it hot and outside there, for sure. Houston's going to get this ball back and take over with a chance to come and take the lead. Will the Vikings defense show up here in the second half after leading their fiery leader? C. Digger checks in and says, wow, how long has this been around? It's a new channel, my man. I started about 7 months ago. On the road to 1,000, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of October. I think we can do there with the help of the Dodgers Nation. Vikings Nation can't find me, apparently. Vikings Nation apparently cannot find me on the YouTube algorithm. But that's all right. I'll be here every week for every Minnesota Vikings game. Every one of them. I will not be denied. Will not be denied. Plus, I'm going to watch it anyway, so I might as well be on here talking to people. C. Digger says, thank you. I'm bookmarking this. How about hitting that subscribe, Digger? Hit the subscribe button. Give this video a like. Don't Care Bear says cheeseburger. I don't know if that means he's eating one. $17-13 is your score. 7:29 remaining in the third quarter. Here we'll take another trip through the NFL while we're still in this commercial. Baltimore has now increased their lead to 28-10 over Washington. Tampa Bay coming back against the Chargers, but it's still 24-14 Chargers lead. Seattle 17, Miami 9. Your game 17-13 here on Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. New Orleans 28, Detroit 14. Detroit led in that game 14-0 and then crapped the bed apparently. Cleveland laying a whooping on them Dallas Cowboys 31-14. Cincinnati Jacksonville 17-13. Cincinnati leads. And Carolina's lead against Arizona still is 21-7. It's been that way a while. That's your roundup of the early games. The Niners, Bobby, play at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time against the Philadelphia Eagles. 15 berserkers in the chat. Watson takes the field with these Texans. Come on, Vikes D. Show up on this drive. Show the fuck up. All right, ball snap. Hand it off to Johnson, who goes up the middle, gains about 5. He's met by a trio of Vikings. Julian says, I'm just making him more mad saying whooping about his Cowboys. I owed you, Julian. You know I owed you a little bit. I owed you just a little bit. I think you know that. 2nd and 6 for these Texans. Watson in the shotgun. Trips left formation. Ball snapped. Watson looking deep. Going deep to the right. Wide open receiver. Number 15, Fuller, catches it. And they're at the 5 with a 1st and goal. The Vikings D can't stop anybody. Number 20, the one murdered on that one. Bobby says he's going to see Goose lose his mind over those Saints. He's going to go check it out. Why would he lose his mind? They're winning. Julian says he don't mind. It's all good. 12 berserkers in the chat. Watson in the shotgun. Ball snapped. He fades to his right. Under some pressure, he throws it out of bounds and out of the end zone. Throws it away there. Lives to play another game. It'll be 2nd and goal, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and goal for these Texans. 2nd and goal for the Texans, ladies and gentlemen. 13 berserkers in the chat. Don't Care Bear said it was Gladney that got murdered there, the rookie. Yeah, that's right. There you go, Bobby. Watson in the shotgun, bracketed by a pair of running backs. He's got a wide receiver on his right. It's handed off to Johnson, who goes left. First tackle is made by number 20, Gladney. First one in. It was cleaned up by Kendricks. Can the Vikings hold them to 3 here? Can they do it? C. Digger checks in. Man, oh man, I was listening to K-Fan, not watching it, multitasking, but you just might be a better option. Give us a chance, man. Give me a chance. Let's see if you like what we do. I got some cool features that pop up whenever the Vikings do something cool. I also got a Vikings win video that plays at the end of the streams if they win, and they haven't yet. But Watson in the shotgun, running back on his left, 2 wide receivers right. Ball snapped. Watson in some trouble, running to his right, looking for somebody in the end zone, and throws it again out of bounds. And the officials throw their hats on the ground in the end zone. And I don't think it's because they don't like their hats. I think it's because something happened. So 2 red zone stops for the Vikes here. That's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And I think the Texans are going to come out here and try to kick this thing. Going to have to be happy with 3. Which makes you think about that kick that Bailey just missed. All right, field goal kickers out for the Texans. Number 7, Kaim Fairbairn. 2 for 2 tonight, 50 and 20. 50 and 28 are his 2 made field goals today. Are we going to die by field goal kicker again this week? Are the Vikings going to get killed by a field goal kicker? Anyway, they're lining up for this 25-yard attempt. Should be an easy one. Should be an easy one. Tish, can I get another beer? All right, here we go. Lining up. 25-yard field goal attempt. They can snap it any time now. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Texans have cut the lead to 1. 17-16 is your score. Minnesota in the lead. (17-16), ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about the little first down thing coming up there. I got all these hotkeys programmed. Nick says he's going to be right back. He's going for a short flight. 18 berserkers in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, Valhalla Sports Talk presents Minnesota Vikings Game Day live here on YouTube. Your place for Vikings football on Game Day. We're here every week during the games. Every week during the games. Play-by-play by me, the Mad Viking. Play-by-play by me, the Mad Viking. A chat room full of Vikings berserkers cheering on this team to victory. Nobody does this YouTube thing like I do. I'm a small little YouTuber, just started out as I mentioned, but nobody does it like I do. Nobody. I challenge you to find somebody that does it like I do. So if you're looking for a unique experience here on the YouTube, this is the place to be. Hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, and get in here. Join the berserkers in the chat, and let's cheer these Vikings to victory. 17-16 is your score here in the third quarter, 5:33 remaining. Go ahead and get that thing down there. Put our game day scroll going back on the bottom there. Their little game day scroll back up there. Julian says small YouTuber moving fast, going big places. Again, the schedule for the channel, ladies and gentlemen, the schedule for the channel, we're doing the Laker game tonight, another one of my teams. Not simping for the Lakers, I'm an actual Laker fan. And then we also have on Tuesday is the start of the Dodgers versus San Diego Padres series here on the channel. The Dodgers, of course, they have a home here on Valhalla Sports Talk. But I'll be going online on Tuesday an hour early for some bonus Laker coverage. And then as the Dodger game starts, we'll switch over to that and do the play-by-play of that game. We will do that game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the Texans kicking it off to the Vikings. So let's move our $1 million football over my head and over here to Jefferson. The ball bounds out of the end zone, and the Vikings will take over on the 25. We need some points. Kirk Cousins, we need you to get us some points. We want to see some bobblehead Francis. We want to see the touchdown video. We want to see the Mad Viking lose his shit after another Viking score. That's what we want to see. Cousins under center. C.J. Ham and Dalvin Cook behind him. The pitch is to Cook. Following Ham's block, tries to get to the right. Cook has some room on the outside. Picks up a nice pickup there, probably at least 15 yards. Cook has a second gear like not many have, and he just cut the end there and made him look silly. C. Digger says 33, 33, 33. Keep feeding Cook the rock. Keep feeding him the rock. All right, Cousins under center. Cook behind him. One wide receiver to the right. Bunch formation for the Vikes. The handoff is to Cook, who goes up the middle for a minimal gain. Minimal gain on that one. Second down, 2nd and 8 for your Vikes. 4:42 remaining in the third quarter. Clock running. Cousins calling out the play on the field. Anonymous says Cousins isn't playing bad, but he isn't playing good. I don't know if I agree with that. Just steady, that's all you ask for. Don't turn it over. All right, Cousins under center, I formation behind him, bunch formation. The ball snapped, fake to Cook. Cousins looking. Doesn't find anybody and gets sacked. He didn't get his first read on the right side there and pretty much folded up like a cheap set of cards. And Anonymous is proven right for now. Proven right for now. Son of a bitch. He should have just let it go. He worries too much. He's got to just sling it. Sebastian's back. All right, Cousins in the shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. Cook to his left. Vikings have trips formation to the left. Ball snapped. Cousins looking for it. Going deep to the right side. He's got Jefferson, ladies and gentlemen, for the first down. Minnesota Vikings, first down, ladies and gentlemen. Jefferson is a beast. Jefferson, the rookie, is going to be for real, ladies and gentlemen. Sebastian says, how am I watching the game? I have Sunday ticket, my friend. Digger says even the radio crew said he played scared. Yeah, he's been trying to be too careful. He just got to fling it. Just fling the fucking rock. People hate him anyway. What difference does it make? What difference does it make? They hate him anyway. Just sling the rock, Kirk. Cousins under center. Trips formation to the right. They bring Thielen in motion. Cousins fakes the handoff to Cook. Fading to his right. Throws it to the right side. Caught by Rudolph at the 20-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. 20-yard line. And the Minnesota Vikings are in the red zone. They have entered the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. I need another beer. Julian says, am I going to be at the stadium next week? You never know where I'll be, Julian. All right, Vikings right at the 20. First and 10. Ball snapped. Handoff to Cook, who goes right. Finds some room. Stumbles, bumbles. Gains about 7. Gains about 7. That's going to bring up a second and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Second and 3. 2:01 remaining here in the third quarter. Vikings trying to score in a game that I believe they need to win in a shootout. Because their defense can't stop anybody. They can't stop your mom. They can't stop the mailman. They can't stop anything. Cousins under center with Cook behind him. One wide receiver to the right. Bunch formation. Cousins looks to be checking the play at the line. Ball snapped. Handoff to Cook, who goes left, tries to find a hole, finds one, and manages to run far enough for a Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. First down. Let's go. Let's friggin' go. Nick says that's the Kirk he wants to see. Let's go, Berserkers. Let's get hyped for this team. Let's will them to fucking victory. Shut up the tank for Trevor bullshit this week. Shut it up. Bobby says Cook just trucked that dude. Yes, he did. Cousins under center. Fake handoff. Throwing for the end zone. Boom. Thielen catches it for the score, but there is a flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. There is a flag, so I want to make sure. I want to make sure before we launch this touchdown thing. All right, still looking at the flag here. Thielen for the score, though, as for now. Touchdown, they say, on the field. Just a little crosser there, ladies and gentlemen. Starts on the right side of the formation. Thielen runs out, turns to his left, and there he gets the score. He gets the score. Here we go. Extra point is up and good. And the Vikings have extended their lead to 24-16. Let's update our score. Let's update our score, ladies and gentlemen. 2-4 is the count. 2-4 is the count. We got to move the $1 million football over here to the Texans. 25 Berserkers in the chat. Sebastian, Dalvin Cook is unstoppable. Julian said, what happened to the gloves? I have to take them off because I can't type with them. Anonymous says, hell yeah, let's go. Sir C. Digger says, yeah. And Nick says, beautiful drive. I agree. Right down the field. That's what we got to do, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we got to do. Just drive it right down their throats. Keep up with them score-wise. I wonder if my executive assistant will bring me a beer. Let's try to call her. I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. I think I might have to get up and go get my own damn beer. Thor's sleeping here. I'll be right back. My executive assistant said, not today, Mad Viking. Get your own damn beer. So I went in and got me a Silver Bullet, ladies and gentlemen. Silver Bullet, Minnesota takes the lead 24-16. 24-16, ladies and gentlemen. 41 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. All righty. Digger said he'd have got me a beer. Thanks, Digger. And what kind of beer do you enjoy? Grain Belt, Northeast for me. Yeah, I don't drink that stuff. I'm pretty simple. And Anonymous making fun of the Silver Bullet. Anonymous gets my booty right in the crack, and he knows it. 8 plays, 75 yards, 4:49 is the time it took, and Thielen caught that 9-yarder. 9-yarder there to increase the lead to 24-16. Vikings need to hold on here. I don't trust this defense. I don't trust them. 21 Berserkers. Kickoff is on the way, and it bounds out of the back of the end zone. The Texans will take over at the 25. Holy crap, the score of that Cleveland-Dallas game is now 38 Browns, 14 Cowboys. Everyone watch for Julian and make sure he's okay. I'm worried about Julian Cruz. Send out the APB. Thielen trying to do the touchdown dance for Jefferson on the sidelines. Everyone laughing at him. All right. Ball snapped, handed off to Johnson, who goes straight up the middle and gains about 2. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 8, ladies and gentlemen. Julian says I should have had some strawberry Bud Light. Strawberry Bud Light. All right, Watson in the shotgun, trips left formation, 2 wide receivers to his right as well. Just a spread formation, looking like the Oilers in the 80s. Ball snapped, Watson looks, throws it over the middle, and the guy Fuller is tackled immediately by Gladney, the rookie. So that, I think, is going to make it a 3rd down here, ladies and gentlemen. Going to make it a 3rd down with the Vikings with a chance to get these sumbitches off the field. Get them off the field. Oh, yeah, for the Thielen touchdown, we forgot. Bobblehead. Francis is shook, ladies and gentlemen. He shook. Bobblehead Francis was born in 1977 at the Super Bowl, where the Vikings lost to the Raiders in Pasadena, California. He's lived with me ever since. But he was purchased at a souvenir stand at that Super Bowl. He doesn't even have a spring for a head. He just has a nail. He just has a little nail that holds his head on. Probably, I don't know how the head got broken, but I imagine it was after a big Vikings loss. And somebody with anger issues probably destroyed it. But anyway, he's still alive and kicking. Digger says I've impressed him. He's dropped K-Fan Audio because he likes how I do it. Well, that's cool. I appreciate that, Digger. I hope you visit the channel every Vikings game day because I have some fun. Anonymous says, 1 more quarter. Let's go, Mad Vikings. Let's go defense. I think that's Anonymous's way of telling me to change the quarter number on here, which is a good thing to tell me because I never remember because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, and I play one on YouTube. And Digger says, amen. 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 24-16. Amen. 24-16. Detroit trying to come back in that Saints game. Looked like they just scored, or might have, but it's 35-14 pending a score by Detroit. 21 berserkers in the chat here on Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live, ladies and gentlemen. Your place for Vikings football on Game Day for the Vikings fans by a Vikings fan. I'm wearing the old 84 Randy Moss jersey, ladies and gentlemen. And Julian says, I thought I was the idiot. I think we're right about the same level, my friend. Bobby says, Cook's having a game. They can't stop him. Let's look at the stats. Cousins 13 for 18, 203 and 1 touchdown. Cook 22 for 99 and 2 touchdowns, averaging 4.5 a carry. Thielen up to 6 for 82 with a touchdown. And Jefferson 3 for 78. If we can keep doing that, we should be in some ball games. But this defense has to step the fuck up. All right, here we go. Watson in the shotgun. Empty backfield. 2 wide receivers right, 2 left. Ball snapped. Watson surveying the field. He's got some pressure from the outside, and he runs forward for maybe a gain of 1. Vikings in hot pursuit there trying to get that sack. That was Ngakoue. Ngakoue was putting the pressure, and Watson had to shimmy out of the pocket. Digger's wearing the 99 Hoven away jersey. I loved Hoven, man. That is way cool. That is way cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Anonymous hyping up the channel. Hyping up the channel, ladies and gentlemen. 21 is our berserker count. All right, here we go. The Texans are punting 4th and 3, and the Minnesota Vikings get this ball back. The kick is up. It's going to come down around the 25. Fair catch called. And a fair catch is made. At about the 27, ladies and gentlemen, the Vikings are going to take over. Let's move the $1 million football over to the Vikings side. Anonymous says Watson can take a seat over there. Let's go. So here we are, quarter 4, right? Quarter 4. How much time we got left? 14-17 to go. Vikings need to get a touchdown here. Sebastian says, let's get this dub. Bobby says the Mad Viking's that dude. All right, Cook up the middle there. Cook up the middle. Short gain. Bring up a 2nd and 7, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 7 for your Vikings. 13:55 clock running here in the 4th. Vikings lead 24-16. Trying to get their first dub of 2020 and shut all that tank for Trevor Lawrence bullshit up. That's what I want them to do. Shut it up. I formation for your Vikes. 2 wide receivers left. The ball's handed off to Cook, who follows his fullback into a horde of angry Texans for no gain. Julian thinks Bobby was that dude selling drugs. I don't think so. I don't think that was Bobby, Julian. He's not that guy. Now, Anonymous. Nick Turneau just enlisted in Thor's army. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. General Thor will be proud. Cousins in a shotgun on a 3rd and 6, ladies and gentlemen. Big 3rd and 6. Can the Vikings not go 3 and out? Spread formation, empty backfield. Cousins gets the snap. Throws it to the left. Gets Jefferson, who makes the catch for a Minnesota Vikings first down, ladies and gentlemen. First down. And Jefferson is that dude. He's for real, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't been this excited about a Vikings wide receiver in his rookie year since the GOAT, Randy Moss, ladies and gentlemen. He's reminding me of him. Cousins under center, 1st and 10. The ball at the 50-yard, at the 45-yard line. Ball snapped, fake to Cook. Cousins rolls, play action right, throwing deep to the right, hits Thielen for another 15 or 20-yard gain. Let's go. Bobby says Moss is on a different level. People thinking I'm thinking too highly of the young rookie. I'm not saying he's Moss. I'm just saying that I haven't been this excited about a rookie wide receiver for these Vikings since then. That's all I was saying. I wasn't making him the GOAT. I wasn't saying he was in the hall. I'm just saying I'm excited about him. Cook in the backfield, gets the snap, goes right. He's got running room. He's to the 10, still on his feet. At the 4, he's stopped. But the Vikings are in the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings in the red zone. First and goal. First and goal as the Vikings try to put more points on the board. 21 berserkers in the chat. 21 is the count. Cook is down on a knee, though. Looks like he might be not feeling well or hurt. Don't know what's wrong with him. He stood up. It more looks like he might have landed on the ball. He's kind of holding his gut like somebody that just landed on the ball. I could be wrong. Nick checks in and says Jefferson will be a problem. I agree. Cook walking off the field with the head trainer of the Vikes under his own power. And we go to commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We go to a commercial break. 20 berserkers up in the chat here. Vikings in the red zone. Nathan says he hopes Cook's okay. I do too. And Julian Cruz says, what's poppin'? Don't mind me. Just Viking watching. Don't mind me. I'm just Vikings watching. And Anonymous says Jefferson is what Treadwell never turned out to be. Jefferson is a problem, as someone in our chat just mentioned. He is going to be a problem. That dude catches everything you throw at him. And I don't hear anyone saying how Cousins is doing shitty all of a sudden. I don't know why. I don't know. Cousins on the day, 15 for 20, 253 and 1. But we want to get a rookie that'll go fucking 15 for 28 with 120 yards, a pick, and maybe a touchdown if he got lucky. That's what we want. That's what we want. 20 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. 20 berserkers up in this chat. Quick trip through NFL action. Baltimore 28, Washington 10. Tampa Bay, it's getting close. Chargers 24, Tampa Bay 21. Seattle, Miami. Seattle leads 17-12. Your game here, 24-16. Vikings lead. New Orleans still spanking Detroit's ass, 35-21. Cleveland murdering them Cowboys, 38-14. Cincinnati 27, Jacksonville 13. And Carolina 28, Arizona 14. That's it for the early slate of games. Nick says Treadwell was a disappointment. I don't like hearing his name. If the Vikings win this game, I'm going to put a video out that says, all you tank for Trevor people can suck it. That's going to be the title of the video. All you tank for Trevor Vikings fans can suck it. Ball snapped, handed off to Madison. It goes up the middle for a Minnesota Vikings touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. Bobblehead Francis is shook, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown, Alexander Madison. Cook comes out to congratulate him. And the Vikings about to attempt this extra point. Bailey with the extra point attempt. The kick is up and good. So that makes the score 31-16, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota Vikings in the lead. 31-16. Tank for Trevor that. Tank for Trevor that. Part-time fans. Deeger says Brady laid an egg in that game. Joe Thomas picked Cleveland to beat Dallas, but the rest of the guys laughed at him. I don't remember how I picked that game. I do weekly picks on the channel, ladies and gentlemen, so if you want to check those out, they usually come out on Tuesday or Wednesday during the week. 21 Berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications, give this video a thumbs up. Nathan says, win, lose, or tie. Vikings fans till I die, and no tanking for Trevor. Dalvin Cook, they said, is the leading rusher in the NFL. Leading rusher, we've got a rookie wide receiver that's balls to the wall, and Kirk Cousins is having his normal, solid season. And we got folks wanting to tank for Trevor. I don't get it, but that's all right. I hope you're in here looking at me today, because I'm enjoying the shit out of this. The kickoff is returned to about the 23. I want some brisket, Bobby. I do want some brisket. Hey, Anonymous, do you hang out in, what's his name? Ronbo's streams? That dude is an impressive dude, man. I love his stuff, man. His channel is legit. He's hardcore 49er loyalist. He has class and dignity. Just a stand-up dude. All right, Texans 1st and 10 here. 10:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. The ball snapped to Watson, who hands it off to 25, who runs up the middle and gains about 7. Don't Care Bear says solid mediocrity. Whatever, man. Whatever. Either get on the train or get off the motherfucker. I don't care what you do. All right, here we go. Watson in the shotgun, 2nd and 3rd. Ball snapped. Watson surveying the field, throws it over the middle, gets that big old tight end, 87. Looks like a Texans first down. Deeger says he'll give Bobby a FedEx number so he can send him some brisket. 20 Berserkers in the chat. Watson in the shotgun, handoff. And he's tackled immediately by Ngakoue. Maybe a gain of 1, if even that. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for these Texans. The ball sits at about the 40-yard line. All right, so that's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. Watson under center. Kind of a bunch formation with one wide receiver to the left, one to the right, and a running back behind him. Fake handoff, thrown over the middle to 15 Fuller, who dodges a Viking and gets a first down. 1st and 10. Texans again moving at will, ladies and gentlemen. Texans moving at will. TV2 is about to try to turn off on me unless I cancel this. Better change this Viking game. All right, so the Texans, I was switching the channel there to keep the TV alive. It looks like Johnson got the ball for a short gain. Going to make it 2nd and 4 for these Texans. The ball sits around the 30. 19 Berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Watson in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He's under pressure, throws it away to the right. Good job by the Vikes putting some pressure on him there. Good job by the D. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. This is usually like a holding. Flag on the play, ladies and gentlemen. The officials get together to talk about it. Thielen scored, Nick. Uh-oh, the call is holding on the defense. Holden Hill called for the holding for the Vikes. Son of a bitch. We had him off the field there. Oh, yeah, and Madison scored as well. Sorry, Nick. I didn't remember how long he'd been gone. 19 Berserkers in the chat. 1st and 10 for these Texans. The ball sits at about the 26-yard line. Ball's handed off to Johnson, who goes left and is met by the entire Vikings defense. Another flag on the play. Now this one's probably holding. Holding on the offense, ladies and gentlemen, so wipe that play off the board. They're going backwards. Sorry, my man. Sorry, Nathan. Keep up on me. $1 million football and it can't move itself. I don't understand it. Freaking don't understand it. Why doesn't it go where it's supposed to be? Why doesn't it go where it's supposed to be? Anonymous says, this is sad. 41-14, Browns over Cowboys. Watson in the shotgun. 1st and 20. Drops back. He fumbles it. Gets it back. The Vikings get on him. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 20. Ngakoue in there causing trouble today. What will this team be like if Hunter can get back? What will this Vikings front group be like if Hunter can get back this season? I don't think he's coming back, but what if he were to? Because this Ngakoue is a problem. Anonymous says Brady just completed the comeback on the Chargers. All right, 3rd and 23, ladies and gentlemen. Vikes, get off the field here. Get the ball back. Let's go down, score again, and get a dub. Come on now. Fans in the stands. You're just one of like 5,000 fans in the stand, and you're wearing a paper bag on your head. That's the kind of fans I hate. That's the kind of fans I hate. Watson in the shotgun. Running backs, 2 is right and left. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. The ball snapped here on 3rd and 23. Watson surveys the field. Plenty of time. Throws it underneath the check down to one of the running backs, who is tackled at about the 24, short of the 1st down. The Texans might go for it here. Shotgun for Watson. Empty backfield. Ball snapped. They're going for it on 4th and 10. Watson going for it all in the end zone. Wide open. Kenny Stills, number 12, makes the catch. Where the fuck were the cornerbacks? Son of a bitch. 21. Berserkers in the chat. Aloka walking off the field. Guy hasn't played for years, and we sign him because we suck so bad. Aloka, the safety. He had to make a decision between Fuller and Stills, and he chose wrong. And Watson made him pay with the dagger. Stills on one of my fantasy squads, though. All right, Texas line up for this extra point attempt. Kick is up. And it's good. That makes it 31-22, ladies and gentlemen. 31-22 with 5:52 remaining. All right, so an 8-point lead for the Vikings, and I didn't even have to take off my shoes. I figured that out all on my own. 31-23 is the score. 8-point lead for the Vikes, and they're going to get the ball here. All we got to do is get a sustained drive here. Don't go 3 and out. The 3 and out is the catastrophe. A 3 and out is the catastrophe. We need to hold on to this ball, get a couple first downs, and win this fucking thing. Anonymous says Vikings are going to win this. Keep the faith. I remember you typing that last week, Anonymous. I do remember you typing that in last week's stream. Right about the same time, if I remember right. Right about the same time. And I don't think that ended up all that good. All that good. Let's take a trip around the NFL while we're still in a commercial break here, okay? Early games. Baltimore 31, Washington 10, so Baltimore looks about to get that dub. Chargers 31, Tampa Bay 28, so that thing's close. Seattle 17, Miami 15, another close one. 31-23 in our game. New Orleans 35, Detroit 21. Cleveland 41, Dallas 20. Dallas is in the red zone, looking to score. Cincinnati big over Jacksonville, 27-16. Joe Burrow in the house. Shout out Joe Burrow. And 31-14 is the score. Carolina over Arizona. That's it for the morning action. That's it for the morning action. Bobby says Mike's going to run this clock out. Digger says 33 and run that clock. Sebastian says don't. I'm not sure why. And Anonymous says, damn, Mad Viking, forget last week. You didn't think I remembered, did you? Actually, I was nervous last night, couldn't sleep, so I ended up watching last week's stream to see if I could improve on my product. Get some more people up here in Valhalla Sports Talk's Minnesota Vikings Game Day live streams. All right, the Texans look like they're about to kick this thing off. They spread it out, so I don't think they're going to do the onside, but I've been wrong before. And here we go. They kick it deep. They kick it deep. It's going to be a return ball. Here we go. Right up the left side. Weird camera angle. But I think he got it out to about the 23. I think he got it out to about the 23, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Van Camp comes in and says, let's go. Let's go, Jeff. Welcome. Welcome, dude. Welcome to Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Your home for Vikings football on Game Day here on YouTube. Every week I'll be doing these live streams during the Vikings games. I don't care if I get 3 viewers or if I get 30,000. I'm going to be here. Fake pitch to Cook. Cousins rolls left. Hits Thielen on a crosser who gains about 8 before going down. That's going to make it second down and about 2. Digger just said, I just shared your link to the Vikings group. I just sent them to the Facebook ones earlier, but no luck. No luck. Keep trying to get them in here. Van Camp says, let's go. All right, 2nd and 3. Cousins brings him up. He's under center. He's got Jefferson wide right. Dalvin Cook behind him with a fullback in front of him. The ball snapped. Cook gets it. Misses 2 tackles and gets close to a Minnesota Vikings first down. Dalvin Cook over 120 yards on the day. I think we got the first down there, but I'm not sure. He had to miss 2 tackles there. 1st and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Minnesota Vikings, first down. First down. We're about to try to get this dub, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10, Vikings. From the 33. I formation, 1 wide receiver far out right. They put Thielen in motion in the same direction. Ball is snapped. Hand off to Cook, who goes left. Makes 2 guys miss. Oh, man, he almost got loose. If that cornerback Reed doesn't tackle him, Cook is galloping. But he gained about 9 there, ladies and gentlemen. He gained about 9 to bring up a 2nd and 1. That's correct, Jeff. Anonymous says Cook is looking stout. Let's go. Let's put on the gloves. Let's put on the gloves. Are we in the red zone yet? Nope, not yet. 3:42. Clock is running here in the 4th quarter. Vikings lead 31-23. Formation, fullback with Cook in the backfield. One wide receiver, Thielen to the right. Ball's handed off to Cook, who goes up the middle. It's going to be close. Actually, that was Madison. Madison was in at running back for the Vikings. And it's a Minnesota Vikings. First down. First down, ladies and gentlemen. First down. Let's ring them bells. Ring them bells, yo. All right, looks like the Texans have just taken a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. The Texans call timeout. 25 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, here on Valhalla Sports Talk, Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. Big moment in this game, ladies and gentlemen. So what do you say we SKOL chant this motherfucker? 25 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, as Thor's army continues to grow. Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live, ladies and gentlemen. Today, 31-23 is the score. The Vikings lead with 3:22 remaining in this fourth quarter. I welcome the 24 berserkers in the chat. I thank you for joining me today. Jeff Van Camp says, who do I think is better, Adam Thielen or Justin Jefferson? I think they're both pretty good. I'm not going to pick a favorite, though, because I want them both to be Vikings. Anonymous says SKOL. Anonymous says SKOL. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like. Give this video a like. Again, my name is Jeff Cran, and a.k.a. I am the Mad Viking here on Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. I am the Mad Viking, ladies and gentlemen. Sebastian calls for the berserkers to assemble. And Anonymous wants to be the drummer for the SKOL chant. And I agree. That would be a cool gig. Cousins under center. Cook might be Madison behind him. Madison gets a handoff, runs into some trouble, gets away from it, goes to his left, manages to pick up a hard one. Maybe 1 yard on the play. Clock running. I think Houston just took another timeout. Rushing yards on the day. Minnesota has 161 rushing yards. The Texans have 83. "24 berserkers in the chat." Sebastian asks, do I think the Vikings are getting a field goal or a touchdown? I don't know. I just hope we keep the ball. I would be fine if we didn't get either one as long as we ran this clock out. Cousins 16 for 21 on the day, 260, one touchdown, no interceptions. 24 berserkers in the chat. Cook still on the sideline, hanging out with his homie, Ham, the fullback. J.G. Watt shown on the screen. I haven't heard his name a lot tonight. The few fans that are in the stands are trying to get the SKOL chant going. Madison is the running back still. I hope Cook's not hurt. Ball snap. Madison takes the snap, goes to his left, gains about 2, and that clock keeps running. It's going to bring up a third down here, ladies and gentlemen. I take that back. The Texans have taken their final timeout, so the Texans are out of timeouts. 3:10 remaining in the game. Cook on the day, 27 for 130, 4.8 the average, and he's got 2 touchdowns. And he's coming back out on the field, maybe. He's coming back out on the field, Vikings fans. Cook back out, replacing Madison on this 3rd and 6. Anonymous's teams are going to stack the box against Cook. I think they're already doing it, my man. I think they're already doing it. All right, come on. If we get another first down here, this thing's pretty much over. Cousins under center, wide receivers right and left. Cook in the backfield with no fullback. Cousins looking deep for Thielen on the left. Incomplete. And again, I thought that cornerback hit him early. Nothing called. Nothing called. Brings up a 4th and 6. Digger checks in, says, sorry, I had to get grub. I mean, he's face guarding him. He doesn't even look back for the ball. And he makes contact before the ball gets there. I don't know. It was close. It was close. I just think he's there before the ball is. All right, so the Vikes are going to punt here, guys. God damn it. Cheese and crackers. Vikes going to punt it. 23-31 is the score. Colquitt gets a snap. Gets it away. It's going to drop in at about the 10. He's going to try to return it. He misses 2 Vikings. He's at the 20. Almost gets to the 25 as is tackled by Boone, the backup running back for your Vikings. And here we go. Here comes Watson on the field. Can the Vikings stop him? Can the Vikings stop them, ladies and gentlemen? Here comes the football. If it'll go over where we want it to. Anonymous says, make sure to hit that sub. Okay. And Bobby says he thought he hit him early, too. And Digger says we're not going to get those calls. That's true. I kind of agree with you there, Digger. I like the way you think, even though I don't like it in reality. Watson in the shotgun, running back to his left. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. Watson takes the snap, looks right, throws it. I'm not sure if he caught it. Incomplete pass. Pass intended for number 13 on the Texans. Don't Care Bear says cheese and rice. Yeah, I got to learn to say that. Cheese and rice. I wish I could remember that when I get angry. All right, Watson under center this time. He's got Johnson behind him. Johnson number 25 because they got 2 of them. That's Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson gets the handoff, runs up the middle, and is tackled by the Vikes after he stumbles for about 5 or 6. It's going to bring up a 3rd down here. Going to bring up a 3rd down. Clock running. 2:34 and running. Watson in the shotgun. 3rd and 4 is the down and distance. 3 wide receivers right. Ball snapped. Watson looks left. Intended for Fuller, and that pass is incomplete. Texans begging for a flag, and they get it. They get the flag that they begged for. Holton Hill was the cornerback, and Hill is trash. Holton Hill, ladies and gentlemen, is trash. Wearing number 24 for your Vikings. He should be wearing number 0 for the Bears or something. 27 Berserkers in the chat. Automatic first down. That was actually Anthony Harris who was called for the pass interference there. Oh, come on. Hold on to this. 2:49 is the time. 2:22, is the time. Watson in the shotgun, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 from the 40. 1. Watson in some trouble back there. Scrambles around. Gets away from the pressure. Rolling to his right. Vikings in chase. And they knock him out of bounds. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. But Watson did get out of bounds to stop the clock before the 2-minute warning. Don't Care Bear says Hill sucks. Come on, this is huge here now. Sebastian says is counting that win before it's hatched. Here we go. Watson in the shotgun. Trips left formation. Ball snapped. Watson looking over the middle, gets number 18 on a crosser. He's being chased by Hendricks, but not before dude takes it to the 35 in Vikings territory. That was Cobb. We can't stop him, guys. We cannot stop these fuckers. 25 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. And we're still not to the 2-minute warning. This clock is moving so slow. Watson in the shotgun. He's got Johnson, from the one from the Cardinals, to his left. Wide receiver right, two wide receivers left. The ball snapped. Watson looks to his right, throws it. It's caught in front of 27, Danzler, by Kenny Stills, who gets out of bounds, and they're in the red zone. And it's still not the 2-minute warning. Don Care Bear says we should sign a tumbleweed in place of Hill. No shit. 26 berserkers in the chat. 2:01 remaining in the fourth. The Texans enter the red zone, ladies and gentlemen. Enter the red zone. Watson in the shotgun. Two wide receivers left, one right. Running back to his right. Ball snapped. Watson surveys the field, throws it to his right to number 31, who makes the catch and takes it to about the 4. That was Johnson. And it's 1st and goal for these Texans. And it's going to be the 2-minute warning. We go to the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 26 berserkers in the chat. And the tank for Trevor Lawrence Viking fans are probably happy right now. They're probably happy. But they're not Vikings fans. That's the kicker. All right, quick look at the morning games. Probably our last time today. Baltimore 31, Washington 17. Tampa Bay has now taken the lead in that Charger game, 35-31. Seattle 31, Miami 15. Our game here, 31-23. New Orleans 35, Detroit 21. Cleveland 41. Dallas is coming back, 41-30. They got the ball. Cincinnati 30, Jacksonville 16. Carolina 31, Arizona 14. And that is the early round action. Care Bear says, I apologize. "24 berserkers in the chat. Julian says, Vikings need Prescott. No, we don't. And Digger says, I'm a reality guy. So, I mean, the only saving grace here right now, I feel, is we got an 8-point lead. So, at the worst, they could tie us. At the worst, they could tie us. You should never tank, Nick. You should never tank. Tanking is for losers. You should always try to win every game and reward your fan base for their support. Tanking is for jackasses. "25 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Vikings hold on here? Can they hold on and get this dub? Yeah, Julian, don't be trying to pass that Prescott sucker on to us. We don't want his ass. All right, here we go. I've got that sinking feeling in the pit of my Viking stomach, ladies and gentlemen. 31-23, 1st and goal for the Texans. Watson in the shotgun. Hands it off. 31 up the middle. And I don't know, they're debating it. He's going to be short, just short. Yeah, he was down well short. He was down by about 2 feet. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd down and goal for these Texans. Again, Watson in the shotgun. He's got a running back to his right, 2 wideouts left. Ball's handed off again, straight up the middle. And the Vikings say, hell no. The Vikings say not today. Let's go. Anthony Harrison on the stop for the Vikes. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Watson brings him to the line quickly. 3rd and goal, ladies and gentlemen. Zimmer takes a timeout to line up the defense. I hate that shit. "27 Berserkers" is the count in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Vikes trying to hold off in this one. Keep this game from going to overtime. Try to get that first win of the season. Anonymous calling the Berserkers forward to put that wall up here on 3rd and goal. Calling the Berserkers forward. All 28 Berserkers in the chat. Watson comes from his sideline and gets ready for this important 3rd and goal. I mean, I guess it's 2 down territory for them, right? So, I mean, they're going to get 2 shots at this deal. 2 shots at this deal from just inside the 3-yard line. Watson in the shotgun, got a running back to his left, 2 wide receivers, 1 right, 1 left. Ball snapped. Watson options it, fumbled on the play. Texans get it back, but they take it for a loss now. This shit ain't so easy now. Johnson fumbles it, but gets his own fumble back, but not before losing like 3. So now they're going to have a 4th and goal here from about the 5. 4th and goal from the 5, so they just can't run it up the gut like they've been doing here. And the Vikings take a timeout here. Why would we take a timeout? Make them make a decision, get on the fucking ball. 27 Berserkers in the chat. Ngakoue immediately pressures Watson there, and 43 for the Vikes is there to clean it up after the fumble on the option. Sebastian says defense wins game. All right, so they get Johnson out of the game. Watson is in the shotgun again, running back to his left, trips formation right. The ball snapped. Vikings. Pass to the end zone. Will Fuller makes the catch for the touchdown on our trash can, number 24, Holton Hill. One-handed catch by Fuller. I wasn't sure he got his feet in. I'm sure we'll look at it. A one-handed right-hand stab by Fuller. The ball's moving. He gets one hand in. Well, he might have dotted it. I don't know. What do you think, chat? What do you think on this play? He puts one hand up. He still doesn't have the ball, so that foot don't count. Yeah, that ball's moving. That's not a touchdown. That is not a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a touchdown. Vikings are going to win this football game. It bounced. That ball moved. That shit isn't even close, actually. It should be reversed. He didn't secure that ball. He didn't even have the second foot in. He knows he's losing it. That's why he reached back like he did. Fuller looks like he's in disbelief. I think he knows he fucked that up. Was still a hell of a try there, though. Zimmer dabbing it up on the sidelines. I think he knows they're going to turn this back. Here we go. Here comes the official call. Yeah! Woo! First down, Vikings. Vikings going to win this game. Minute 15 left on the clock, barring some catastrophe. Let's go. Let's go. 29 berserkers in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Incomplete pass. Vikings to take over on the 5-yard line. We can't have a fumble or none of that bullshit right now. Julian laughing about something. Anonymous says, get that video ready, Viking. It's ready, my man. It's ready. It's ready. 28 berserkers in the house. Minnesota Vikings Game Day live here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Tank for Trevor. Vikings fans can suck it. That's what I say. Suck it. Because the Vikings are about to get that first dub. Joel says, good job, Vikings. Cousins kneeling. The first kneel down. 110 and running. 110 and running, ladies and gentlemen. The Vikings are going to move to 1-3 on the season. And a date with the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle looms. Date with them looms. Anonymous says that woo was more meme-worthy. Was it pretty good, dude? Oh, man. Where's my pen? I need my pen because I got my gloves on. I can't push buttons. There it is. Texans about to be 1-4, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Vikings win! Vikings win! Vikings win! Ladies and gentlemen, the Vikings come into Texas and come out with the W. 31-23 is your final score from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. Vikings, as I mentioned, move to 1-3 on the season, and a date looms with the Seattle Seahawks next week. I want to thank those of you that came into the stream today, joined us for Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live, watched, cheered this team to a victory. I want to invite you back every Vikings Game Day for our Game Day streams. And I also want to encourage you to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, turn on bell notifications so you know when we go online. I will be back this afternoon for the Lakers Nation. Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live, followed by Lakers Showtime Live here on the channel later this afternoon. Derek McDonald says, nah, they cheated us. I don't know what that's about. Maybe he's a Texans fan, thinks he got cheated, but you lost. You caught that L. L number 4 for the Texans. Enjoy it. The tank for Trevor crowd in the Vikings Nation. I hope you are having a wonderful time after this win. Anonymous says, now if the Lakers can win tonight, Mad Viking is all dubs. We're trying to go 2-0 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. Anonymous checks in. 23 Texans. Derek McDonald Jr., he has to be a Texans fan, and he has to be salty. I think he's just a little bit salty, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's not liking the L. But that's all right. That's all right. We got the win. We're going home. All right, Lakers game, I will be online about 15 minutes prior to the start of that, but I look forward to seeing you folks there. I'm going to end this deal. Thank you to my mods for hooking things up today, especially Anonymous, who I think was here for the entire time, Bobby, who joined us later. But I'm really happy Vikings get that first dub of the season, and we can maybe shut up some of that talk about just giving up in week 3 of the season. Cowboys trying to come back in that game, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe go check that out. But anyway, we're going to go to the end screen here. I'm going to add some music. We're going to go to the end stream, and I will see you guys next time. See you guys next time. Again, Valhalla Sports Talk, Minnesota Vikings Game Day Live. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday, And remember, for those of you YouTubers that are always simping on other people's teams, simping ain't easy.